Hello, my friends. How are we doing today? Welcome on in. Good to see y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, my friends. Hello, how are we doing? For some reason, every single time I feel like I start a stream recently, I'm just like in the middle of writing an email and I'm like, well, I'm kind of stuck on this. So, hi, how are we doing? I keep trying to multitask as I start a stream and it's just never a good idea. That's kind of what I'm coming to realize. So bear with me for a quick moment as I'm doing work things. Hi, how's it going? Good to see you all. MJR, thanks so much for the 20 months, my dude. Welcome on in, my friends. Good to have you out here. Be sure to click the like button if you haven't already. And there's a new snapshot we'll be talking about, which I'm very, very excited for. A lot of new things got added in today. Oh, I'm so good at multitasking. Look at me go. I'm so good at all of this. Yeah, I'm really, really good at all of this multitasking stuff. You don't even notice that I'm doing multitasking things. Thoughts about the snapshot? I'm excited for it. Okay, there we go. Email's off. I think the snapshot's really cool. So for those of you who have not heard, let me pull it up and we can take a look at this. There is a brand new snapshot that came out today, so we'll get into that. Oh, look at me there in the world. No, we're gonna go right here to the middle monitor. Look at that. Wow. New pigs. We have a new pig, another new pig, and the default baby pig. There are new pigs coming into Minecraft, which are cute little variations. There's a warmer biome, kind of like a darker brown warm tone pig, and then there's a cold floofy pig. And then you still have the regular pink pig. And now falling leaves are canon in Minecraft. You no longer need to use the falling leaves mod in Minecraft. Isn't it amazing? Wow, so cool. And then they also now make piles on the ground, which you can pick up and move around and do all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. And now there's also new wildflowers, which you can add in. They basically took the cherry blossom that they were like, oh my gosh, cherry blossom trees are so cool. Wow, they have falling leaves. The players love the falling leaves. And also the cherry blossoms can go on the ground and players love to make the little carpet, the little flower patterns of the cherry blossoms. Let's add that in for leaves and let's add that in for wildflowers. Woo, yay. So that's pretty cool. And this is the best part of it all. The lodestone recipe has been changed. And instead of requiring a netherite ingot now, it requires an iron ingot. So the lodestone is now officially a building block. You can use it as much as you would like. Oh, I'm very, very happy for it. So lodestones are much more early game now, which is really cool. Yeah, you can't really flex anymore that you are using the lodestone, but you can, use lodestones more easily. So that's pretty sweet. And that's everything that's out right now. You can test it. You can download the snapshot on your launcher if you would like to. So yeah, that's in there right now for anybody who's curious about the new snapshot stuff. I think it's pretty cool. I'm excited for it, but the status it gives, I know. Yeah. Wait, when does it come out? The new snapshot's out now. When the actual release is out, I have no idea. They haven't announced that yet. This just came out today. Be excited with what we got. Don't be going like, ooh, but what if we had more? Sorry, they just pinged me in the Minecraft Discord too. I want to know what it is. No, nothing. They just told us that the new snapshot came out. Okay, that's cool. Be sure to click the like button, my friends, if you have not already. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Be sure to do all that cool stuff. Twitch viewers, if you're over there, you're looking great. You look great today, sweetie. You look great. Welcome on in. Srubble, hello. How we doing? Lulu Goblin, good to see you. Arcane Knight, hello. Emmy Sophia, how we doing? How we doing, everybody? Welcome on in. Sparrow, good to see you again. What's a lodestone? You can put it down and hit it with a compass, and the compass will point back to your lodestone, so you can use it to move yourself around your world more easily, which I think is pretty sweet. Annabelle, hello. Yeah, the piggies are cool. The piggies are good. Raven with the 44 months.
This new snapshot is so exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it. I'm very, very excited to be checking it out and getting some more time with it in game soon. So yeah, I don't know. I'll see when I can find some time to mess around in it. But yeah, I'm excited. Small one, how we doing? First day of classes today, but my professors have been great so far. Hey, that's a blessing right there. Brayden, how we doing? Recently became a member well off screen. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Jaffer, welcome on in. Hi. Steffi, leaf clutter. I know, it's gonna be cool. We're gonna have to go back through the forest. Think of all the forests that we've been neglecting detailing underneath. Now we can go in and put leaves everywhere and say that we detailed it.
Hey, for real.
find your twin, look up Game Boy Luke.
I already know who my twin is. He's well, at least it's the guy who stole my Minecraft skin and just kind of, what's his name? He's that really big TikTok guy. He's now massive on Twitch. What's his name? I can't remember. Heroic Pixels, how we doing? Blocky, how we doing? Meowdy, meowdy, meowdy. Wonder if the bees will like the wildflowers? Probably. Yeah. But Bands, thank you so much for the donut. I appreciate it. Yeah, Queso. Yeah, Queso's. He just said, you know what? Let me take fWhip's Minecraft skin and make it less detailed. We're good. Like, wow, now there's a fWhip stream? Heck yeah. Ooh, what WoW we playing? We're working on some retail. We're working on some classics, some cata classics, some classic anniversary realms, hardcore anniversary realms. I don't know. Did he really? I mean, if you look at our look at Queso Minecraft skin. Yeah, I mean, like look at how similar they are. This is Queso. This is me. Queso. He just has a darker sweatshirt and darker pants. He literally just took exactly what I'm wearing and made it darker. That's all he did. And I know for a fact my skin's been around a lot longer than he has, because I've been playing Minecraft for a lot longer than that guy. It's not like I'm like a super unique skin or anything at all, but like it's pretty funny. He's playing the darker twin. Yeah. The hood is. I mean, yes, there's differences to it. I'm just making a joke about it. They're not the exact same, but it's funny. It's just a redhead guy in a blue hoodie and dark pants. It's like 5% different. Wildflower, I'm sure you're loving today. Thank you so much for the prime. How are we doing? Yeah, I just need to have a skin where I pull my hoodie up. Yeah, it's funny. That'd be great. Yeah, it's definitely I know they're not the same. I just make a joke about how it is. Who's the evil twin? It depends on the day, probably. Simple Frosty, thank you so much for the tier 1. Appreciate that, my dude. Wearing St. Patty's Day socks. Isn't it a little early for that? But Potato People, how we doing? fWhip Queso collab incoming. I don't know if we would really. I feel like that's a personality that would not mesh well. Like, full respect to the guy. Like, I think what he's been able to do is really funny. Like, he does a good job at all of it. But I don't think we would vibe too well in a recording standpoint. I think I would feel extremely overwhelmed. Have you considered anything elven for your world? Yes and no. No concrete plans right now, but definitely a thought in the back of my head of, yeah. It was kind of like, yeah, very different vibes. It was kind of like when we collab with Tubbo. Like, I have a lot of respect for what Tubbo's been able to build for his channel and his brand and everything, but just the energy levels are too different. What app or website do you use to design your skins on? I did not design my skin. I commissioned Zombini to make my skin, but I don't believe they're doing commissions anymore. They were a Minecraft skin artist in the community for quite a long time that made quite a few skins for me, but they have went silent on social media, so I'm not too sure what they're doing now, but wishing them the best. They are fantastic artists, and I know Sausage used them as well, and he's not been able to get in contact either, so hopefully they're on to bigger and better things. Rumble Bumble, how we doing? Chaotic comes to mind. Yeah. Planes at O'Hare are playing bumper cars again. Oh no, did planes run into each other? Is it like super foggy out there? For a solar punk village, what if you made it so solar powers panel some turbines which cause their village to be partially airborne? I feel like solar punk does have a lot of like floating things, but it's usually like they have like the fWhip plushie fell. I need to inspect. The only way that fell is if Coda did something. He got it again. There's a new mark at the top of it. Why does he keep coming into my office only to eat this? He just... Coda keeps coming in here and just chews on this. He doesn't chew on anything else. Ugh. What a little turkey. Gosh. Love that dog. Or something. He's innocent. Yeah, well, if I don't catch him in the act, I can't punish him because he's forgotten that he did it. Or he wouldn't connect the two things together. He's a smart criminal. He's a criminal mastermind. He knows how to get away with everything. This is why we keep our office door closed unless we are in there. Yeah, I always just forget. I always forget to close it as I'm leaving the office. I also like to have the airflow coming in here to kind of, keep it fresher. If I were you, I would craft every netherite in the lodestone right now while you still can. Why? Why would I waste my netherite? That's taking away from my netherite beacon I'm definitely working on. Yeah. Speaking of working on things, we should probably get digging. And by get digging, I mean, we're using the last of our shulker shells that we gathered. Clearly, it's most flavorful. True. Probably did it this morning, too. Nova's a dead giveaway. She'll watch Coda commit a crime, and then she'll just be, like, sprinting around doing zoomies, kind of like, why are you doing that? That's bad. That's bad. We shouldn't be doing that. Ah! And she was sprinting around upstairs this morning, where my office was upstairs, so I'm sure that was where that all came from. Boy, oh boy. I think I found a really cool tree detail by adding red candles on a tree. It looks like apples from 20 or so blocks away. Oh, cool. Nice job, Reese's. Yeah, I've tried some of that stuff. I just don't like how floaty it gets. Yes, we are expanding the shulker monster again. Okay. I put these down yesterday, so they're not full quite yet. But they're getting there, like all of those. I think it's just those two that aren't full. So we have all of these boxes in here. I did last night, though, finish this. Yeah, so this is done. Which I'm very happy about. So we're making progress. We have one pick dead. These trees I'm just going to leave up here for now. I picked up the beacons, too. So we're going to go set up some new beacons here to get started. Everyone say, ooh, please. Yes, Annabelle's right. Everybody say, ooh. Everybody please. Wow, fWhip, that's so amazing. You did such a good job. Oh, I can't believe you got to finish. Ooh, wow. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, fWhip, wow. You're just so cool. Oh my god, the best Minecraft creator. Oh my god, thank you. Thanks, yo. Oh, cool. Yeah, great, cool. No, stop it. No, keep going. Stop it. Cat, welcome on in. We are just getting started. We've been talking about the new snapshot for a while, so if anybody's jumping in late and curious about that, we talked about it at the very start of the stream. Yeah, the fancy water's back. And I've got all this stuff in here we need to clear out. I think we need 2 beacons for this section, realistically. So we'll set those up now. And I think that's enough. We'll do that for the extra ingot. That'll be enough iron. I'm thinking we can do probably 1 in here. When did you start playing Minecraft? I started in like 2012. Okay, we're gonna put the top of the beacon goes right here. I started playing Minecraft before horses were added to the game for some time in there, but yeah, I started my end of my sophomore year of high school. Oh, free river. You're a veteran. I've been around in the Minecrafting world for quite a while, yeah. Been Minecrafting since before some of y'all were even born. Probably, which is kind of scary to think about, so we're not going to think about that anymore, but it's probably a true fact. I think I messed up the dimensions of this, so we'll just rebuild from the center out. Whip versus river digging, the ultimate deathmatch. I know. Hey, we're making that plains village into a river village today, though. Okay. Oh, I need to go one block farther down. Okay. All right, there's our middle pillar. Oh, we need to clear the floor down one. Oh, geez. Hello. No darkness, please. No darkness, my old friend. Actually, not today, thank you. Hey, Marslet, how are we doing today? Welcome on in. How dare you remind me I'm no longer young. Sorry, I had to do it. If I didn't do it, one day you'll be out there being like, yeah, I can still do a backflip, and then you're going to break your back. You'll be like, I told you I could do it. You're like, actually, Grandpa, you kind of landed on your face. You never even flipped. Big cave. Hello. A lot of free digging. Pig variants. I'm so hyped. I know. I think the lodestone recipe is what's getting me the most excited because I love that block. I really think it's one of my most favorite blocks in Minecraft. So that I'm very, very excited for. I didn't even need to dig that. Okay, well, you know, bonus digging. Well, we'd had to dig it eventually, so it's like we've already dug what we need to dig. That's where we're at with this. It's fine, totally fine, totally fine. Not a waste of time at all. Yeah, beacon. Whoa, one beacon down. Let's go do it again. Nobody saw that. Nobody. I'm so good at flying. Wow, I'm so good at this. Woo! I thought of you immediately when I saw the lodestone update. Not gonna lie. I know. I got a little bit of a branding about me. Something. Well, my friends, if you have not already, please be sure to click the like button. We got 920 people over here on YouTube's right now. We're at 400 likes. So if you can click the like button, it helps me out a ton, and I really, really do appreciate it. Are we still getting beacon buff? We're losing beacon buff here, so let's just go and set up the new one because we just lost the buff. That puts us at water level. Perfect. Oh, wow, we're almost at 500 likes already. Woo! You're the best. I appreciate you all. I should probably put Diablo 4 on my computer since I know it can handle it. Oh. Diablo 4 was fun to play through for a while, but it didn't grasp me as much as the Diablo 3 did. Diablo 3 for me was just... That was by far the best Diablo game they've ever released. But I am also a sucker for a PvE based system that is just how far can you possibly push it. So when they added greater rifts into Diablo 3, I came back to playing the game, and I'm pretty sure I played almost every single season of Diablo 3. I probably missed like 1 or 2 because I was playing other games, but oh my gosh. A progression system like that, it's bad, dude. That's a bad news bears for my free time. But it's so fun though. Oh my gosh, I love it. Figuring out a build that can go all the way up to the top of leaderboards and everything, and then competing against it, I'm in. Sadly missed the Diablo 3 train since I was in high school and didn't have money to support getting Diablo 3 and playing WoW. Yeah, that's fair. WoW is kind of one of those games where if you play WoW, you really only play WoW. At least like when it's really big, especially if you're younger. But yeah, it's one of those games, but it's also one of those games where it's a good enough game where it can be a full gaming experience to only play that game. But it very much is based around how long can we keep people playing this game. I'm starting a hardcore WoW character soon, I think, just to see how far I can make it, but I'm not super interested in any retail WoW stuff right now. Even the new patch, I'm like, not for me. Never got into Diablo, really not my scene. Yeah, you have to be really okay with that art style and world style. It's and also the loot, you got to be a loot goblin. You got to be really okay with rolling the dice to get better loot. Not that you're spending real money on it or anything, but it can be a heckin' grind to get started. But then once your build gets online, then it's so easy to get the rest of the stuff. Ah, okay. 2 beacons set up, ready to go for the digging.
Hey, for real. Cowboy butt segs.
No, we don't need to be doing that. Thank you. Thank you, though. I'll take your money, but we don't need to be doing that. Don't ruin the text-to-speech for everybody else. You'll just get it turned off for everybody, and then it's sad. I'm a sucker for loot. Yeah, being able to just run through and like try and get like just getting the same item but like a little bit better. Yeah, Blocky, I don't know if you deleted that or you can just permanent ban them. That's fine. As a former ESO addict, I can never do another MMO. Yeah, everybody picks one MMO and then they're like, I got into Black Desert Online for a while and my God, I'm glad I got out of that. That was going to be a time sink. Oh, that was going to be bad. But it was going to be fun. It was going to be great. Okay, let's get a new shovel just because this one's getting pretty low. And I want that. Okay, we can start digging our lines to set up along the edges of where we want to take things. I chose the cozy MMO. Palia. That's me with old school RuneScape. Play in month spurts. Yeah, RuneScape's a good one to be able to come back to. I played RuneScape when it originally released, like way back in the day, before Minecraft was out. And I'm glad I got into it for a while. I didn't max skills, but I got a lot of skills up to the max-ish point, I guess. And then I moved on to playing WoW and StarCraft that I just kind of didn't really keep up with it. Actually, I want to do this as a first one for recording. Okay, we're going to shape out the riverbed here. See if we can't get this. And we need to take it a little bit further this way, and then we'll start curving it. So we're gonna start going like 3, and then we'll start the curve. It doesn't need to be El Natural, like perfect, or it doesn't need to be like a perfect curve. We're going instead for the El Natural look. So we'll go with like a 1, maybe another 1, and then we'll bring it like to a 2, and then maybe like a 3, and then a 1, and then a 2, and then a 3. And we're just, the goal today, I think, is going to be to get all the dirt off the top and then see where we want to go. I need to get a stream soon where we just go through and turn all of the dirt to mud, but I wanted to get this connected out to the ocean first. Or at least to this next river section. Because then once we have that and we have the basin throughout it, then we can come back in and fill it all with water sources, because there will be water on both sides. So that'll be fine. And then we'll just kind of chop that down and then work on to the next. How are we looking at this curve right here? That's okay. So that if we kind of continue this up to, I think I want to get it to, yeah, we'll continue around this little hill here. We'll go for that. What's your most desired update? I mean, desired update is the end update, just because I think with the end update, it'll... My ideal end update would give a lot of the things that I want to see in Minecraft. Like, I really want to see, like, some more different colors of woods. I want to see some new, like, funky foliage options. I want to see just, like... And I feel like an end update in my vision for where it would go would have like some cool new trees that would come out that would probably have like blue, green, or purple wood colors. I think that could be really fun to work with. So I feel like my ideal update is the end update, because the end is just, it's the one dimension in the game that I will constantly say has nothing to do in it outside of farm shulkers. Sure, you can go and get some loot and whatnot. A pupper. Hi, pupper. I'm so sad to announce that all of the other dogs, I think I've already announced it, but all of those dogs that we name tagged, I have not seen them. I have not seen them in months. I don't know where they are. I'm hoping they're just adventuring somewhere off in the happy days. But yeah, so I feel like for me, the ideal update that I want is going to be something with the end. I want more reasons to go out there, and I want there to be something more fun to do in it. And I don't need it to be like enderite armor. Like I don't need a new, better netherite to be working towards or something like that. Like that's, I think netherite is strong enough as is. If anything, if they add enderite, just give me more durability on my tools. Like netherite, the best thing about netherite, in my opinion, outside of the armor being ridiculously strong, is the fact that it just increases the durability of our tools by another 500. So you can last with your current tools so much longer before you need to go and repair them. Okay, I'm just trying to bring this side around, and then we'll do the same on the other side. And I kind of want to start curving it a little, but we do have like the weird end of the river. I'm okay with that, just kind of like juts out, almost as if some like it gets like washed out in that area and kind of creates like a little pond of sorts. I don't know what the proper name is. Your live streams really inspire me. Hey, thanks, Ethan. Glad you enjoy them so much. Or maybe they inspire you and you hate them, but that's cool. Well, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the world map mod I'm using is Zeros world map. Just kind of using it to double check on these lines before we dig them in. Okay, there's our first side. Let's clear it so we can walk along it. I do it this way first instead of just digging, because I like to have the shape in mind before I really get to it, just like putting in these almost as guidelines. I do change it up occasionally as we're going with like moving things another block in or out, but I find this helps me a lot with conceptualizing what I want for the end goal. So yeah, my friends over on YouTube though, we got almost 1,200 people in here right now, so if you can click the like button, it helps me out a ton, so I really do appreciate it. But now if we take a little look up here from that, so we'll kind of bring the river out here. It's going to go along that way, kind of do a little curvy curve, and then
for the episode 90 map room update, gonna be a big change.
Dude, red flower, it's gonna be massive.
Smiley face.
It's gonna be a big change. You're right on that one. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for the dono. Yeah, well, actually, I don't know if this really... Do you see the new snapshot changes? Yeah, I did, Link. I'm really excited for them. The lodestone, though, dude. I'm very excited for the lodestone. The leaf petals, I'm not huge on the color for them. They're kind of a little too muted for me. The wildflowers, I wish they were taller. I don't really like pink petals just because they're so flat. And they kind of... Pink petals kind of like take me out of it because they're so flat that they don't really give like the... I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be a short flower. But... yeah, it kind of takes me out of it. Yeah, we're not actually not gonna... Sorry, we're not gonna see anything for the river on the map. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. If you think we might see a little tiny bit... No, we won't. We won't see a little... We'll see the town. We'll see all the harbor in here changing and everything. We'll have the new boats. We'll get that. Oh my god. We're not gonna see any of the river.
For real. Just wanted to share my joy.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'll see the surgeon Monday to plan my top surgery. Also enjoy a small donation. And peeps, like the stream.
Hey, Lulu Goblin, thank you so much for the dono, and I hope the process and everything goes well for you. Good luck on the recovery and everything like that. Well, I guess you're starting to the plan, so good luck on the planning phase and hope the recovery when it comes around goes smoothly. But thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Time to expand the map, it seems. Yeah, I guess so. We might have to. Very excited. Not looking forward to updating it again. Dude, I really hope they just hold it to 1.22 with whatever they're going to announce here at the next... I really hope it's not 1.21.5. I like the lodestone change, but the other things are not big enough to make me want to update. Outside the fact that they're increasing the size of the average pale garden, I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I think if it comes out directly at a 1.21.5, like if they're like it'll be here in the next week or two, or in the next month, whatever it might be, I think I would actually just not update for a while. Okay, we need to take this. This is water level here. I want to kind of bend it around because I think for the corner it makes sense to have it go a little bit wider. So, well, yeah. All right, yeah, that's as low as we want to take it. Puro Pal, thank you so much for the tier 1. Yeah, I think the general direction that, yeah, like you're saying, it's exciting. It'll be cool to see what they do with it. I originally thought when I read the wildflowers thing to begin with, I thought it was coming out as like multiple different colors of wildflowers that then you could stick them together in the way that you wanted. So I was a little bummed when I saw the first screenshots to see that it's actually only like the white and yellow flowers, at least right now, and that like you just kind of stick them and then they create like the same pattern. I guess you can turn it so you can get a different one in that way, but the way I'd read it, which is my own fault for misreading if that's the case, but it sounded like there's going to be a few different types of wildflowers and you could combine them in different ways, which I was like, that's sick. And then I was like, oh no, it's just the one flower. Thoughts on Hytale? I'll give you thoughts if it ever releases. I think no matter what happens when Hytale releases, the community's gonna hate it. I guess that's my thought. I don't think Hytale can release in any way outside of... Man, I was so excited for this game, and they really, you know, with all these years of development, you know, really expected them to do a little bit of a better job, you know. That's where I think the community sentiment's gonna go. Like, wow, they took this long to develop the game and they only did this? That is... Tell me the internet gamers will not be saying that. If anybody, like, I don't see the internet taking a Hytale release of any form of gameplay that is not 100% perfect Minecraft killer quality that you boot it up once and you never even want to touch Minecraft again in your entire life because Hytale's just so amazing. If it's anything less than that, the internet is going to thrash the game out of existence. How are we looking at this line? Okay, that's kind of coming in. We need to bring it out a little bit more. It's coming in a little too sharp, but that's okay. New wildflowers reminded me of Meadow Buttercup and the wood anemone. Yeah, definitely gotcha. A wood anemone. I don't know how to say it, so I'm just making fun of it, but that's fine. I'm making a joke so I don't feel insecure. What? Do you see the lodestone recipe? Yeah, I really like the new lodestone. I think the pigs are cool too. I think that like this as a first snapshot that's just random. Hey, here's the first Wednesday back in office in January. You know, Mojang cooked. I'll give him. I'm like, all right, Mojang, do your thing. Do your thing. I'm listening. I'm listening. If this is what they're just gonna drop on a random Wednesday without any live developer conference or anything like that, like, this is not a Minecraft Live thing. Like, if you remember that, like, this is... How are we looking size here? Yeah, we need to bring it... I keep bringing it back in. Okay. Go with a 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. Pull. And it will connect to here. Sure, why not? We'll figure out how to do that connection when we're actually digging it. And then this is going to get a lot wider here. So let's do like a 1, a 2. Because it needs to be looking like it's flowing this way. So that'll be a 4. And then we'll do like a little like this. And then we'll honestly curve it back to here. Okay, that'll do. Done. That whole little section right there, done. Look at me. Wow, river's ready to go. Woo. That whole little bit. Into the death pit you go. Woo. Is your birthday August 9th? It is. I was just looking at Muddy Pigs pack. Oh yeah. I'm curious if they add the Muddy Pig. I feel like this is a great excuse to do it. I feel like Mojang has some weird reasoning why they don't do that type of stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. Woo. That one's supposed to be dirt. Well, no, actually the one in front of it's supposed to be dirt. Hee. And then this is finishing off gravel. Nope, it is full of gravel. All right, well, gravel can now go in that one. And we'll start our stone down here. I don't really want to keep much stone today. I feel like we've done enough. We have the same birthday. Hey. You You want to know who else has a birthday on that day? Grian. So you share a birthday with 2 Minecraft YouTubers. Did I not put a beacon up here? No, I did. I was like, why is that beam not glowing? Look. Oh, that's really skinny throughout here. Let's bring this over here. Yeah, we'll just do that. My 2 favorite Minecraft YouTubers. Yeah, but I'm like slightly above, right? No, just kidding. Just kidding. Unless. No. Okay, let's take this house down. It's moving day. And by moving day, we're just destroying the house. Nobody lives in here. They died a long time ago.
The warm biome pig reminds me of a river hog, and I think that's adorable. Also, I'm nearly at a year of fWhip membership.
Techno Lich, thank you so much for the 10 months, my dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was definitely getting like tropical, like boar off of the warm biome variant, which I'm excited about. It's giving more boar than pig, which is cool. I think that's my favorite one. I've never been like the pink pig has always been like Minecraft, you know, but I've always I'm really excited about that. Like I think that's my new favorite pig. Yeah, a good day for the Minecrafters all around, I think. Outside of the fear of do I have to deal with updating my mods already? Because all my mods aren't even updated to this version. That's the current fear. Is do I have to figure out I'm kind of getting to the point. I haven't seen any updates from a few of the mods that I'm waiting for, and I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm like a little worried if they're even gonna do it or not. All right, I know these are super valuable materials. Oh. Sir? Sir? How long have you been back here? Come on, buddy. Let's go back to the village. I think I just destroyed your house. You wanna come move in here? Come on, it's very late and spooky and... Oh, wow, there's already 2 beds in here. Guys, we could repopulate the village. Come on, buddy. This is a great day. Yeah, there's our second villager. Oh, we can actually turn this into a village. We don't have to bring a villager in. The man who lived, no, there's another man in here. There's another man who lived in there. Well, he lives in there. He didn't live in there. He lives.
Pleased to meet you.
Anna, thank you for the
Happy
19 months. Yeah, we are doing happy digging today. Very happy digging. Super happy digging. Dude, that's amazing. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Okay, right, let's get to work. Time-lapse is a grr. This whole first section here is kind of a mess because it was a weird cave something or another. So we'll get the like first blocks here leveled. As soon as we get below the dirt section, it's really not too bad. Then it's just the grind of dealing with the layers, but as soon as we can flatten them, then it's a lot easier. That's okay. Yeah, I'll be honest, y'all. I was very surprised to see a snapshot this morning. I guess I'd kind of seen them start to tease things yesterday with the little Twitter posts and Instagram stuff and whatnot, but like I was totally expecting them to just be like, find out more at the next Minecraft Live. But no, that was really cool for them to. You like the stone sound better? Yeah, this is a little harsher on the ears, so I'll agree with you on that. But dirt is so much more valuable than stone, so. Will I be adding another village here? Yes, 100%. Not in this episode, but in the future we will be adding. We'll transform this village into a little fishing village along the river. We'll have like one large dock, probably, maybe, for like vessels that can stop by that maybe are getting in late at night. Have a little station for the. This is pretty close to the mouth of the river, so we'll see. But yeah, I want to make it. I want to turn this. I've always wanted to do something with this village. I've just never known what, and I kind of like that it's right below the castle up there. So it's kind of tied in with everything. Like, the funny part is, we just did not do a direct route at all for the river. Like, we probably did one of the most indirect routes from the city, because the city is right over that hill. Like, it's really not that far away. So it's kind of cool to finally be looping around to this side. Oh my god, we're already full of dirt. Okay. It's like right over here.
Nice to meet you.
Is La Cité. Right there. It's really not far. Was the 5+ hours footage okay in the end? Oh, the last time lapse? Yeah. Oh, why is my wings aren't rendering? Whoa. Y'all see that? But then it's fine here. Whoa. The underside of my wings aren't rendering. Is my cape also not rendering? No, that's fine. Weird.
Pleased to meet you.
I don't know. Never seen that before. The logs will throw in there. Perfect. We should probably just bring these with us. I'll be honest. Cigar Captain, thank you so much for becoming a member. Tier 2, my friend. Be sure to join the Discord if you want to get onto the server and everything. We got a Java community server that you can join up if you would like. And also Queen Hoove, thank you so much for the 6 months. Gotta say, the leaf litter from the snapshot looks like roaches from far away. Hey, you could throw it in a back alley in a city and you'd be doing great. They'll get a little detail in there. Perfection. Guess it's time to actually activate a membership. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Okay, this is gonna save a ton of travel time. Let's go. Turn on and off your built-in shaders. As in, like...
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's not even opening, so... Do you work? I clicked the shaders button. Oh, still not working. Weird. I don't know. It's fine. Doesn't bother me. Whoa, that was kind of funky, though. Weird. Okay, well, we don't need it today. No, we're not moving the shulker monster. We're making a new one. Don't be silly. Gemini Miss, thank you so much for the 6 months. Appreciate that. How we doing? Welcome on in. I've been turning on your streams while I work. It's excellent to type emails to. Keep up the good work. Hey, I appreciate it. Sometimes the background noise is what you need to get through the workday. I agree on that big time. Should have reloaded the mesh order. Works for me. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I did update flashback this morning, but that wasn't happening earlier, so maybe I just need to relog, but I don't want to do that when I have a recording running. We're just going all the way because we can. Why? I don't know. See how far down the river is going to go this way before it hits its turn. I think this section of the river will be, once we can get it all detailed out and get like a little river, the village established through here, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Okay, now we've divided how much we need to do, and we're gonna go and tackle this side.
Pleased to meet you.
We're already almost full. Nice. Bush, thank you so much for becoming a mega fan, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Be sure to join the Discord if you want to get access to all those perks and everything. Thank you so very much for the support. I really do appreciate that. I was wondering if you were going to move the shulker monster. Nah. That's multiple inventories worth of shulkers. That thing's staying there until I have a build to go into that spot. Don't be silly. Much to the dismay of my mod team. They can be like, please just pick up your shulkers. Nah. Mainly just this mod. I did receive an email from somebody recently, which was really, really adorable. They're like, it was a young kid, like, I'm assuming because of the spelling in the email, but they were like, they said, hey fWhip, I didn't know if you wanted some help or not, but I'm a huge fan of your Minecraft world, and I really like organizing storage rooms, and I think it's really fun to put things in places. So if you'd like, I could jump onto your Minecraft world with you and just organize all of your storage messes into one big storage room if you wanted. I was just like, that's so sweet. They're like, we don't even have to talk or anything. I could just jump on and do it for you. I was like, oh, thank you for trying to save me from myself, but no, I'm okay. It's part of the bit at this point, I think. That's what I keep telling myself. Please hire them to organize. I'm fine. Y'all are just a bunch of worrywarts. I can find almost anything in this world. If I can't find it, then I just go gather more. I think it's Mojang just needs to add a super chest that has 4 inventories, and then it'll cut my mess down in half. Not my fault. Oh, am I below water level? Am I at water level? I am. Wow. That's so exciting. We don't have to take this area down that much further. I was getting ready to start digging even farther. Well, we have to take it down eventually to make the riverbed, but that's exciting. I have no idea, Gavin. Are you happy about the new lodestone recipe? Dude, I'm so excited. I will be using them so often in the Foliage University now. I had already wanted to, and I was already kind of prepping myself up to be starting to do some big netherite farming sessions, be able to get a ton of lodestones, but now that we can just get them for free, woo! Dude, I can get unlimited lodestones. Think about it. Not only can we get I don't know. I'm going this way, actually. I don't want to go this way. Get the dirt, though. Iron from our iron farm. You can buy chiseled stone brick from stonemason villagers. So, you can just make unlimited lodestones now. Like, I have so many stonemason villagers that worthlessly used to trade, well, they still trade it, but they worthlessly trade chiseled stone bricks. Now they're no longer worthless. Now I'm very, very happy. Actually, I do want that duck. I don't know why I put it back, but whatever. I was hoping the water would catch into it. Didn't matter. It has a use now, because let's be honest, chiseled stone bricks are not the best block. Like, you need maybe 2 or 3 in a build, but lodestones, you need like 5 or 6 in a build. So I'm excited for that. Do you still need to find the debris? Unless you want to make netherite tools and armor or go for blocks of netherite, you don't need... Or you want netherite as an armor trim. You don't need to farm ancient debris anymore. Because lodestones felt... I always thought it was weird. They always felt to me like something that should be early game that was weirdly late game. So I'm really happy they thought to go through this again. Like, honestly, huge props to Mojang for even considering redoing a recipe. I feel like that's setting precedent now that they're like, you know what? We can modify how things have been done in the past if it means more usability for players and ease of, like, makes them actually use the thing. Because let's be honest, maybe that means trapdoor recipes could be updated. Huh? Right, Mojang? We updated the door recipe, but we never updated the trapdoor recipe. I'm just saying. Not speculating too much or anything. I'm not reading into this at all. That, like, maybe you're updating past things. Maybe you could update the past thing that I really want you to do. But, like, I'm just saying it could be kind of cool. It maybe somewhere along the line we had an update to the trapdoor recipe.
Hi. I got paid today, so have this. Also, sorry I'm late. The flight I was packing for last stream went well, except for the fact none of the staff saw/cared I'm deaf. It was literally on my ticket. Pensive face.
Oh, Rivy, thank you so much for the donut, though. I do appreciate that. Thank you. And glad to hear. Well, yeah, at least made it home safe then. That's the important part. I know it's kind of a pain in the butt for the travel to not be super smooth, but glad you made it home. And congrats on payday. Well, thank you so much for the donut. Make sure you don't spend it all on me. Reese, thank you so much for becoming a member, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you. As far as, yeah, I think trapdoor craft should be giving, if we go equal to what the door recipe was changed to, because the door recipe used to be 6 logs gave 1 door, which is 2 blocks tall, and currently 6 logs gives 2 trapdoors, which are both 1 block tall. So if we want to make it consistent, the trapdoor recipe needs to be changed to give 6 trapdoors. So, I mean, because that's already, like, yeah, so 6 blocks, so 1 plank should give 1 trapdoor, theoretically. I'm only on episode 35. Do you still plan to field every episode? Yeah, I definitely do. I don't think I've missed a single episode. In fact, some episodes have more than 1 field. Logs, you mean planks? Yeah, sorry, planks. Have you broken any tools yet? Not on this dig, but we have in the past. No, this dig has been fine, but I've definitely broken some tools on past digs, which is not super fun. Even if a trapdoor was 1 log, I would take it. I think that'd be cheaper than... Yeah, because you need 3 logs to make 4 trapdoors. Actually, so it would be more expensive. Never mind. Don't do that, please. 3 logs gives 12 planks, which gives 4 trapdoors. Well, none so far. But I'm not trying to curse it and say I haven't broken any tools. No. We gotta pay attention, y'all. Y'all gotta be alerting me when the tools are getting low, because I'm gonna be blabbing on, doing my thing, talking, doing the streamer thing, and then break. And cry. These tools are the last of their kind. No, we have plenty of extra netherite tools. I need to go honestly get more of them enchanted. I went through and made a whole shulker box of pickaxes and shovels and axes and hoes before they changed to the smithing template upgrade. And I haven't really bothered to get them fully set up since. I just had them crafted ready for when I needed them.
Worst part is I'm a wheelchair user, so they had to have seen my accessibility info. I'd be more mad if it wasn't really funny, tbh. It was very bizarre.
Hey, well, at least you're in good spirits about it, I guess. But, oh man, that's rough. Thank you so much for the dono again. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's a miss on their side. I feel like general quality of airlines is just, they're given so many extra jobs now that it's hard for airline like hostesses, or not crew members, cabin members. It's hard for them to actually like have time to care for people. Like they're given so many extra jobs and things that they need to do and all that stuff. It's just the usual of everything is we're downsizing, but we're expecting the same performance from all of our employees. Just we don't, and then the company was like, we don't care if there's a negative impact for literally every single one of our customers. No, they're dependent on us. They won't go to somebody else. They can't. There's no other options. The shovel had me anxious because I recently broke one of mine flattening out an area in my server. Ooh, yeah. Shovels go pretty quick because you're insta-mine and everything. This one's still fine, though. It's still got iron 68. Might be able to even finish this row with it if we're lucky.
Hello, where can I find the experience cape, by the way? Love from India.
This cape, this villager one, you have to physically attend the event. Or you have to know somebody who attended the event that will give you a code, or you can, for ridiculously expensive amounts of money, you can buy the code off of people on eBay and whatnot. But, Anna, thank you so much for the dono. Appreciate it. So I got really lucky because DeRobin, one of the YouTube members, went with their family and had a family member who doesn't play Minecraft, and so they had an extra code, and they gave me the code. So I haven't even went to the event. I'm hoping to go to the event if it comes into Seattle. And I really hope if anywhere it's going to come to Seattle where, you know, Mojang kind of operates their United States headquarters. It'd be kind of cool to have the Minecraft event here. I don't know. You never know. Taking my first long haul flight in 14 years. I'm nervous to see how it goes. Ooh, fun. If you have the ability to upgrade to even just the +1 over the cabin, it's so worth it for the food and the better seat. Just the extra inch or two of legroom is so worth it. So worth it. I'll be honest with my 2-year-old. I'm more scared that he's going to cry and make everyone else on the plane hate my experience. Yeah, well. Or hate your existence, yeah. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I come from it at the side of, as long as the parent isn't just like, isn't crying, doing a thing, which is like, it's kind of part of it. Like, it's the baby on a plane. It's going to cry. But as long as you're, I feel like you'll be fine. At least I feel like from what I know about you, I wouldn't be mad because I feel like I would be seeing that you're trying and that you're not just like, oh, or you're just not like, done thing. You're like, okay, let's try and look at distraction.
Long time lurker, but I love watching your streams and videos. They get me through my boring office job days.
Megan, thank you so much for the dono, and glad to hear you're enjoying everything, and hope you get some fun stuff outside of the office coming up. But thank you so much. Glad to have you here, and glad to help you get through the day. All the books, movies, headphones, and snacks. Yeah. Mom, juice box. Another juice box. We went out to dinner. It's a long time ago. I think I've already told this story, but with some friends who have like she was 1 at the time, I think, and she just kept looking at her mom and just going, "Mom, ice cube, Mom, ice cube," and just. So her mom just kept taking an ice cube out of her. She got like lemonade or something, and the little girl, she was just holding the ice cube, just like it was her favorite thing. She was great the entire dinner. As long as she had her ice cube, she was just happy. She was just sucking on an ice cube and just happy as could be. It's so cute. You still get ad money if I'm muted? I believe so, if you're watching the ads. I don't know. I do not know, to be honest. I've never... It's hard to tell where the ad revenue comes from. I only get to see, hey, you get ad revenue. And it's hard to test in like a one-off case, because I could be like, it's never a consistent number. It always varies 5-10% month over month, so it's pretty impossible to actually like run tests like that to see, and Twitch isn't gonna tell us that information. So on Twitch it doesn't count on mute. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you have to be, yeah, if you mute the browser tab, I think you're fine, but if you mute the Twitch like media player window like inside of Twitch, then it probably doesn't count, because I don't think Twitch can tell if you mute the tab itself. At least in Google Chrome they can't. Make sure to download your movies and book. Flying to Germany for the first time, dude. We on our flight to the UK that we took last fall, we had upgraded and had like the back of the seat TVs and everything with like the headphones. You could just watch movies while you're going like from the flight, and usually I just default to those. And like I have a few shows that are just like constantly downloaded on for like Netflix and whatnot, or I was like, okay, if there's nothing good on there, I'll just get the in-flight Wi-Fi and like find something if I really need to. But usually I can find movies I'm okay with there, or I have games like Stardew downloaded and whatnot. And we get on, and we upgraded to like the premium one, and so we're like, okay, cool, like this is gonna be lavish. We got the extra leg room, they got us the blankets, we got like the super cushioned seats. We didn't have the like, one day I'm gonna upgrade for the lay down beds, but no, I was not willing to drop that much.
Love from Ireland. You should think about adding active geography, for example glaciers and landslides, etc. Go in airy and T-odd lead.
Thank you so much for the dono. Yeah, I want to add some stuff like that soon. Not soon, but like eventually. I do want to add some stuff that makes the world look like it's alive, not just in a static point. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, but story though was yeah, we got on and we sat down. We're getting there set up, and like 80% of the back of the chair TVs in the seating section that we're in just didn't work. They were just dead. And then also the Wi-Fi was down, which we knew before getting on the flight. And we're like, bummer, at least we'll have the TVs. That's great. And then we're just all dead too. I was like, oh my God. Mine worked, thankfully, but Sid's didn't work. But she had enough stuff downloaded on her tablet and everything that she was fine. Because she obviously was much more prepared than me. So I was able to watch movies and whatnot off of the in-flight stuff. But man, yeah, that was, some people in the row were very, very mad. I feel like rightfully so. You're getting a 14-hour flight, you're expecting this stuff to work, and the flight's just like, sorry, no, you don't get any refund of any sort. Like, that's the type of stuff I feel like demands some sort of a refund, like or like a rebate or a discount towards a future flight. Like part of why we upgraded here, and part of the tagline is that we're gonna have this entertainment stuff, and none of it worked. It's kind of jumping in rhythm with the music there. That was kind of weird. I've been on a handful of flights where they just made an announcement that the TVs were not going to be on.
For a bridge over the river, like a suspension bridge?
Who is that? Alex, thank you so much for the 2 months. Maybe a drawbridge, but probably not, because we have the boats going through here that have such tall masts that the bridge realistically would have to be 40, 50, probably 45 blocks above the water just to have clearance. And I don't really plan to have any of the, like, that would be kind of maybe only like right there. And I don't want to have a bridge across that, I think. Maybe. We might add like a ruined bridge as if there used to be one, and maybe they blew it up because they wanted larger boats to be able to come into the harbor. So they just kind of rerouted people, like foot traffic, in order to promote boat trade. But I don't know. Maybe some ancient civilization had some sort of a bridge. Not too sure. Yeah, no big plans for a bridge right now, but I do want to add some ruins. I want to start adding more ancient ruins into the world. That's something that I think is going to be important. Just like old little shrines throughout, even just like walls or like the outline of a house or something, I feel like is something that I want to start adding more of. What's your most enjoyable part of playing in this world? Being able to tell the story of how it's all coming together is really, really fun for me. I just, world building is one of my favorite things to do in terms of like just showing how all these different people work together and like something that is actually tangible to be able to explore around. I've never been much in the world building as a writer goes, but being world building as an art form, and like, not that writing is an art form, but like a tangible, like you can physically see it and not just like read words of it. Like, I love that. I think that's so cool. So like, I don't really ever write like to meet you. Stories in this world or anything, but I feel like you can kind of tell.
Smiley face. All the best to you and the family for 2025. Heart.
Adel, thank you so much for the 23 months. I really appreciate that. Look, you almost at the brand new tree. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you so very much. That village over there? No, we're gonna turn that into a little like small town fishing village. Like 3 or 4 houses and a tavern and like a little fish market. And we might maybe figure out a way to get like a really, really rickety road that can go up over the top into the city. But I don't want to add another entrance to the city, because that means it's another gatehouse we would need to build. So maybe they'll just have like a road that goes all the way around the mountain, or probably more likely than not, I feel like their road will probably have to come out this way. We'll have a bridge over this little creek, and then the road will connect in over here. Like, that could be a good way to kind of bring us full circle. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. Fish. Yes, Piranha. More fish. More fishies. Was there a question I missed? No, it's the bridge and having my, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'm good. I think, yeah, okay. But yeah, I do want to add like big glaciers and stuff like that. I think could be kind of cool. I don't know if I want like, I kind of want like the glacier in forms of like the giant mountain that has a glacier on top of it type vibe, for like what a lot of like the major peaks, like mountain peaks of the world are, whether they're volcanoes or a glacier. But I want to add some stuff. Like a landslide could be really cool to try and work in with like packed mud and stuff. Like that could be really fun. Have some like swept down trees and things. That could be a really cool build challenge, to be honest. A landslide could be really cool to try. Ancient bridge and ruins with a little bit of floating elements to bring back some sort of magic. Yeah, maybe. I did just go through the area in Elden Ring. I'm in the Forbidden Snowlands, Forgotten Snowlands, whatever the heck they're called right now. And so I just got through the mazes where you, or the dungeon where you actually have like just like an invisible bridge to walk across.
Would be nice. Thanks for your work.
Hernan, Cortez, thanks so much for the 7 months. Appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like a drawbridge could work, but a drawbridge is like so technical that I feel like a drawbridge away from a city doesn't make much sense to me. Because when I think of drawbridge, that requires people to work it. Like, people need to be there manning when it's going up and going down, starting and stopping the boats from coming through. So, like, instead of a... Sorry, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Felt that one coming on. Instead of a drawbridge, we can maybe do a little ferry. Like, they have a little ferry system here that goes across. Kind of like the ferry from the first Lord of the Rings that they used to escape in the beginning. Oh, sorry about that. Whew. Yeah, I feel like a ferry service could be our best bet. It's like a big enough one to fit a cart on and some people, and it just kind of goes. Be a little village around it. Yeah, I feel like I'd like the ferry more because it's more low tech. Unless it's like a really big important road, which right now we don't really have a big important reason to get down here. So I like how both mountaintops of the giants and the consecrated snowfield have that frozen river flowing through them, just like waterfalls into nothing at the end. Yeah. I beat the fire giant. I beat him. He was really easy. I was surprised at how easy the fire giant fight was. I was expecting such a difficult fight. I got him on the very first try. Like, I think I used 1 health pot for it. And I just... A fjord. Fjord could be kind of fun. Yeah, I'm almost at full build now on the... Ooh, actually I could be it. No, because I have to go... I'm working to go find the last item I want in my build. I need to go find the big jar dude, Alexander. I need to talk to him one more time. I just need to reach the region that he's in order to talk to him, and then I can get his talisman. I finished his quest. I just need to go pick that up, and then I'm at pretty much full samurai build. Fire giant or Melania? Yeah. I'm a little worried about Melania. I haven't done Godskin duo, and I'm worried about them, and I'm worried about Melania. And I haven't done Moog yet, and I think I want to do everything up until I get to the very last boss before like you finish the game. So I'm trying to not go down one of the like but then I want to buy the DLC and work through that, and then come back, and after I beat that DLC, and then come back and finish the main story. I got to Melania. Tough as hell. Yeah, no, Parse, that one's rough. How you doing today? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Scott, thank you so much for the raid, my dude. Welcome on in. Thank you, Scott. Hello, friends. How we doing? Happy New Year.
Finally caught a stream. Morning from Australia. Love this world, so immersive. Well done. You have a giant tree in the overworld in the end. Have you considered doing something similar in the Nether? From bedrock up and through the ceiling.
Yes, Nether tree is happening. The Nether tree is gonna be happening. Gotta go eat, but love you lots. All right, thank you so much for the raid again, Scott. Chat with you soon. Enjoy the snow day. Good to see ya. Yeah, Nether Tree is happening at day 10,000. Whether it's right before day 10,000 or starting around day 10,000, that is what we have agreed upon, is that for the celebration of hitting 10,000 days, Nether Tree will be happening. And I think that is going to be starting Nether Hub round 2. Working in Creative Day, big grant, yeah. Yeah, someday, I feel like I got a creative Minecraft day coming in me soon. I've been doing so much grind work that I just want to mess around in creative and design some things. So we might do creative stream on Friday. I'm not too sure yet. But, yeah, so I've decided, I think, right now, my idea is to move all of the nether portals into the nether. I think I want to move off of the... Oh my god, hello. Jump scare, my dude. Nothing good, though. That's okay. That's fine.
Pleased to meet you.
Welcome on in, Raiders. We are playing in my hardcore world today.
Already? Time sure do be flying by.
Sly, 11 months. Thanks so very much, my dude. I really appreciate that. But welcome on in, my friends. If you're new here, hi, my name's fWhip. I know I just kind of said hellos and went back into what I was talking about. But we are working on digging out a massive river project here in my hardcore world. Yes, it is exactly as stupid as it sounds. We're going to pause that real quick. And yeah, so I've been playing in this hardcore world for a little over 3 years now. We're on day 8,630. And I'm building a giant medieval city right over here. And so naturally, with building giant medieval city over... Oh my god, my lights are still bugged out. It's so weird. With giant medieval city over here with a port city in front of it with boats and stuff, we needed a way to get the boats out to the ocean. And that is queued up what I've been doing for the last 300 something days in this world now. Of we have been digging this gigantic channel all the way through here. We dug like 700,000 blocks so far. And we are currently, at this point, we're almost there.
Pleased to meet you.
We're almost.
Could you wish me a happy birthday? It's in 364 days.
You know what, Rainy? I thought I saw you saying that in the Discord earlier. You don't have to be so funny in here, but happy birthday. I'm a little early on it, so, you know, don't be asking again in 364 days. But, you know, I'm just kidding. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a good one today. Thank you so much for spending some of your birthday with us. Good to have you here. But yeah, so the last section we need to do is we need to clear through there. And we are clearing this section out here today. Are all 3 magic trees connected? They're not really connected, but there is one in each biome. I don't really write down lore or anything like that in this world. So sure, they're all giant trees, so maybe there's some way that they're connected, but I haven't written anything down for it. So, you never know. Use our elytra to chop some leaves here real quick. But Rainy, thanks so much for the 18 months at tier 2 again. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Also, for the new friends, we are multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so if you see me talking or replying to something, it could just be in the other chat. You'll see most of it pop up in that upper corner. Oh, I need to unpause. My friends on YouTube, though, be sure to click the like button if you haven't already. We got 1,300 people in here, and we're at 800 likes, so I very much do appreciate all the support. By connected by the fact that, hey, isn't it neat that every dimension has a crazy big tree? Exactly. But yeah, I think in the in the nether, I kind of want to create like a stacked cyberpunk-y city in there. And just have a whole lot of fun. I know it's going to be a total flash of a different build style and everything compared to what we're doing in the overworld. And the end is kind of still magic fantasy themed. But I think it'd be really cool. I do want to continue down like the Mediterranean vibes that we have on the top. So my goal is to go for a Mediterranean rooted cyberpunk city. And also like a little dark seediness of the nether. And it sounds really wonky, but I think it could be a really cool mashup of build styles.
Pleased to meet you.
Like think like giant Colosseum type stuff or giant like
almost
Parthenon.
been subbed for 2 years. Scared face. Love your content.
Jadabug, 23 months. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate that. Hope you're having a good one today. Glad you enjoy everything. And thank you for sticking around. Almost 2 whole years. I see the vision. Thank you, thank you. I think it's been cool because I think we could go with like the mashup of having a lot of the Grecian Roman columns, giant big grand open spaces, and then also a bunch of glass and like billboards and cyberpunk lighting and everything. And I think the darkness of the Nether can really help bring that super to life. And then we can have a bunch of like raised walkways going on top of buildings and like streets around, and really use the height that we have from like floor to ceiling in the Nether. I think it could be fun. I think it'd be really cool. No, I don't want anything. Unless you got small drift leaf, homie, I ain't buying today. Or pale oak saplings or small drip leaf. That's all I want. Italian approved. All in the Nether. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But glad to know I got approval. Thank you. I think it could be fun. I think a Mediterranean. I don't think I've really seen Mediterranean plus cyberpunk before, so I think it'd be cool to try and pioneer it a little bit. Darkness of the Nether makes sense for all the neon. Also could take the power from the lava. Yeah, I think we can make some really massive factories. I think it'd be cool though. I think it'll be a good shift from what we're doing in the overworld. And then also eventually I was thinking, because we have the perimeter for the wither skeleton farm, I think I want to build a new wither skeleton farm in there, because I think we can make a design that's just a lot better. But in order to start slowly, this is like a multi-year plan, decorating the walls of the wither skeleton farm. Once we have the design style for the city stacks where the Nether hub will be, and which I'm thinking will be like highways to access different points throughout it, and like different portals and things will just be like inside buildings. So probably won't be ice boat highways, but more just like flying. Maybe it'll be ice boat if there's really long ones that we build out. But it'll be a lot of flying around. But anyways, in the wither skeleton farm, for the walls of the perimeter, we can just make more city stacks, like stack up buildings on top of each other that go, so you see like windows and things throughout around the entire square. I think could be really cool. Honestly, be fun to dig it out even further and make it a little bit like maybe more circular than square. But wishful for the slums that can be in a big cyberpunk city. Yeah, I'm thinking like, I've been still reading through the Red Rising series, and I'm kind of inspired by that. Like, maybe we'll still use the roof of the Nether, but the way that the society is literally built with like people living on top of each other, and the higher up you are is like the better off in society you are type vibe. Kind of thinking that, so like slums down at the bottom, and as it levels up, the buildings get fancier and fancier as you're going up higher and higher. You know, I wasn't hungry at all, but then Sid just started making lunch, and holy cow, my stomach is grumbling. Oh, that's not a... I'll save you, Wandering Trader. Don't worry. $1K likes spoiler. We're not at 1K likes. We ain't at 1K likes yet. Actually, I don't really have a spoiler. I haven't updated anything since last. I don't have a spoiler today other than these cool plans that I'm already sharing with you. That's your spoiler for ideas fWhip has. You know how many totems you popped in this world? Yeah, one. We only have one totem pop so far, and it happened when I got kicked off of a strider and stuck in the middle of a lava lake. Such a shame. Such a shame for that to be the one time I popped a totem. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not bitter. That strider ain't alive anymore, though. I can tell you that much. I don't know how far we need to take this over, so we'll just go to like here for now. Yeah, that's fine. Something like that. No 1K like spoiler. Just Jinxie, you would never. You're actually under contract to like the stream every stream. Didn't you leave him in the overworld? Yeah, I left him in a swamp biome surrounded by water. And then it rained. You know what happens to striders in the rain? They die. What kind of geothermal energy as a power source for all of them? I'm assuming neon. What about some kind of geothermal? Yeah, I mean, it'll be in the nether, so we'll probably just harness some giant lava forge or something. Because it's going to be built around that big lava lake that's right underneath the... Or maybe it's tapping into the power of the nether tree we'll build in there. Because my kind of general idea with the nether tree is that it's going to be kind of Erd tree inspired from Elden Ring, so thoughts of... Visions of making leaves of glowstone. As an Elden Ring player would say. Visions of leaves of glowstone. Well, who knows? Shovel is red? Yeah, Shovel is now dead. Yep. On to the third shovel of the day. We're going to be getting... Dude, I thought we'd be getting through the dirt a lot faster. I guess we've been kind of doing other things. Or souls. No, I don't need a... Not going to make a tree out of souls. Soul lanterns don't give off enough light, you know? They really need to trap some more souls in there. Yeah, it still has durability more than 0. Technically, you can take a shovel down to 0 durability and it won't break. It's just when it hits a -1 durability, it breaks. A haunted tree. Souls don't have to be haunted. Just because it has souls in it doesn't mean it's haunted. It can be a nice soul. The Erd tree, maybe. Be a little inspired by it, probably. Who knows? We'll figure out when we get there. Free gravel! And by that I mean flint, because I don't have silk touch on the shovel. Sad. I feel like the second I want gravel, I get flint, and the second I want flint, I only get gravel. Dirt I left behind. No. What am I going to do without every single block of dirt out here? Don't be silly. Of course I need to keep every single one of them. Loving how the castles look in the background. Yeah, I still need to redo that, but I like the castle. I just need a better design for the telescope. It's hard to make it at the angle. You definitely need a witch farm for the glowstone. Yeah, we would make a... Well, you can also buy it from villagers. I've been meaning to make a cleric villager trading hall because I have so much rotten flesh in this world that I think a cleric villager trading hall is probably right now going to be my best source of emeralds. Because now that I got rid of the raid farm, I'm actually kind of down bad on emeralds, I'll be honest. I don't really have too many compared to what I used to have with the raid farm, because it's just because I haven't built a new one and I want to do something different than building a raid farm. The raid farm felt a little too cheeky, so I want to get some villager trading system that works off of the current farms that I have that we can use to just get decent amounts. Rotten flesh goes quick with clerics. Yeah, I have like near 100,000 rotten flesh though, so. And my gold farm produces pretty much 1-to-1 rotten flesh to gold nuggets, so it will still be producing like crazy. And my copper farm makes absurd amounts of rotten flesh too, so It's like most of the farms that I'm actually using in the world make rotten flesh that I just don't currently have any use for.
Pleased to
So it
meet
all
you.
just goes into fire and burns, and so it doesn't clog up storage. So I need to find a use for it to actually, you know, have a reason for it. I guess a use and a reason is the same thing, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Thomas, thank you so much for coming to member, my dude. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Sounds like multi-cleric trading halls. Yeah, I also want clerics because redstone would be very nice to have. I guess so. I mean, which farm? But yeah, so I want to do eventually a cleric village or trading hall in New Papyrus. Pretty much to the same scale that we have the Grand Library over there. So I want to do like a giant one. We're going to have like probably 50 or 60 clerics in it. Because I think every cleric will trade redstone and will trade... I think every cleric kind of has the same trades outside of a little variation towards the bottom of the tree. But I could be wrong. Don't do it. Trust us. Don't do what? Do you see the lodestone changes? I did. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier today. I love it. Clerics are lapis too. Oh, true. Yeah, I am consistently running out of lapis. Not that I really do too much tool enchanting, and lapis is a very, very ugly building block. Lapis just seems to be a forgotten material in Minecraft. Like, I feel like lapis could use more uses. Like, sure, you use it for enchanting, and like enchanting is very important in Minecraft, but outside of that, it's just blue dye. I guess there's a lot more things in Minecraft that have a lot less uses, and not everything in Minecraft needs to have 1,000,001 uses. But for something that you pull out of the ground as a crystal type thing, or just, a fancy rock, fancy blue rock that's not diamond, I kind of wish it had more going on with it, But I don't know much about the mineral IRL, if there's other uses for it that people have found outside of just color. Can I see stats? There you go. That's a 2 and that's a 1. It's just the crafted is covering it. So we're at 2.4 million on the pick and 1.34 on the shovel. I did blue to stone transition using lapis ore. Yeah, lapis ore is better than the lapis block. And deep slate lapis is a pretty cool block. Ain't no deep slate redstone, but deep slate lapis is pretty cool. You know what I just realized? Oh, I guess we weren't even close to deep slate levels, but we haven't gotten any deep slate emeralds from the mountains that we've torn down. But we've never taken them down to the deep slate level, so that would make sense. Still have yet to find a deep slate emerald ore. I've never found my own in survival. I've only ever stolen one from Pixel Riffs. What? Do you see Link's bee castle with all the lapis? Only limited by your imagination. I have seen it, and I think it works good from that far away. I'm not a big fan of roofs that are made out of full blocks typically. Or it's just hard to texture with lapis right now, I think is the big thing. Because like it worked well with Link because it's just like a big blue bold color, which works well with his texturing style. But I'd like to add a little bit more depth into it. Or not depth, but just... I can't think of another word besides texture. Just more like grime, a variation, I guess. So I like to usually have like a light, a dark, and a mid-tone at minimum. Do you have any mods active? I have a lot of performance mods, but I don't have anything that changes the game, if that's what you're asking. If you join the Discord, there's a resources channel, and my entire mod list is in there. It's mostly up to date. Still is used sometimes, it's just extremely expensive. Yeah. Was used to make blue paints back in the old days. Yeah. I'm sure they got other cheaper methods now other than digging. That's not super sustainable long term. Okay, we are down to the river on this side. This section is so much smaller. As I say, as we've been here for almost 2 hours. That's fine. Yeah, Liz is a Minecraft mod. What did you steal from Pixars? Nothing. You can't get anything out of me. Akunda, the best I can do is another brown and another gray. What's better, Optifine or Fabric? It depends for what you need. Depends for what you're doing. And also what version you're playing on. If you're playing on Forge, you obviously can't use Fabric. So if you're using Forge mods, you need to go with Optifine. If you are just wanting a simple gameplay experience that you don't really have to manage a bunch of different mods for, because Fabric is better in my opinion, but you do need like 20 mods to do everything that Optifine's doing in one, but by product of that, it is a lot more efficient. So if you're willing to go through and install all of the different ones, then you're good. You can also use the fabulously optimized Fabric mod pack. That does a good job of filling in and like just kind of downloading the basics for you. That can help a lot just to get you started. But yeah, it really depends on what you want to do. I will always use Fabric over Optifine because in like that whole suite, because all of the things I use for time lapses like Flashback and Axiom and all that stuff for creative planning things, those are Fabric mods and they don't work with Optifine. So I never really liked Optifine. It was only because there's no better alternative. I always found Optifine kind of clunky in some regards, so I'm pretty happy to be off of Optifine. It was great for back in the day because that was the best that we had, but now that the Fabric suite has come out, I find that that's a lot better for how I play. You see the new update with the new pigs and leaves? Yeah, I'm super excited about it, Sniper. The new pigs are fun. I really like the warm biome pig. I'm not fully sold on the other one, but it is cute. I like the warm biome one because it kind of looks like something you'd find in like a tropical island, like a boar or a, what is a javelina or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, those are pretty cool. I'm excited for them. Okay, we're almost at the point where we can start mining Stern. Woo! About to put the shovel away. Yeah. But yeah, I think that I was very surprised to see this big of a snapshot dropped now. I was not expecting something to be this early in January. Like Mojang, I'm always very happy to see when they're updating the game, and I was like, wait, I wasn't expecting to see any new news for the next update until after the next Minecraft, or until at the next Minecraft Live. I was very, very surprised when this came out today. I saw them start to tease things, and I was like, okay, what are they doing? Like, Minecraft Live's not supposed to be for a while. So yeah, I'm very excited. Sorry, I'm just trying to make this line so I know where I need to dig and not. Where's that go? Oh, this does come back. Eee. Whip casually blowing off my terrible dad joke. What'd you do? Sorry, Liz. I was in the zone. I just missed it. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. There's been actual news on Minecraft things. Yeah, a new snapshot came out today. Pretty exciting. Yeah, new snapshot's out, and it had a lot of features to it, and a lot of bug fixes and little changes. Like the piglin change came out, which is exciting. I've been very much looking forward to seeing how new gold farms get designed. Thankfully, I don't have to redesign mine, which is kind of why I'm like, ooh, yay, hee hee. Sucks to suck for everybody who built the donut. The donut doesn't work anymore. What? Gotta make a little chamber where all the piggies run in and then you swipe them. You can't use your little minecarts anymore. Suckers. Probably just redesign the killing chamber and you'll be fine. The golden donut farm for gold farm will, as is, no longer works in the new snapshot because, well, it works just at a much slower rate. They fixed they changed where zombie piglins that are aggroed on you. That's not what I meant to click. I meant to click a rocket. They used to, or they drop full gold ingots, right? So they drop full as if they're killed by the player. They're modifying that so it's no longer that. It'll drop as if they don't get killed by the player. So it means you could only get rotten flesh and gold nuggets instead of being able to get gold ingots. So it just killed the rate of the golden donut farm pretty much. Which, to be honest, I think is pretty fair because that thing was bonkers. And also they don't drop experience anymore unless you kill them. So no more AFK experience farm in that. Are you gonna make a new series? No. No, I do not plan to make a new series until a new long-term series until I die in this world. We might have SMP series jumping in. We might have little one-off ones like the Island series. That's still going on. I've been jumping back on there. I've started planning the next thing out. We might have, there might be random little bonus series and stuff, one-off videos, which I am recording. I'm doing like a million different videos right now. I started recording for your 1,000 like spoiler. You can know the name of the next one-off video. I'm making a video where the whole theme is how to make a Minecraft world feel fresh again. So I'm working through that. I'm working through my whole thought process on how I like stay engaged in the world and how I like keep wanting to come back to keep playing the game and like don't get too burned out or bored or want to just restart for the sake of restarting this world. Like pretty much a guide to how to get beyond the second week of your Minecraft world. Like once you've done all the basics, once you've done all those things, then you don't know what to do next. Like hopefully that video is gonna answer that and how I do that at least. So I was getting tired of seeing the donut in so many series. Yeah. I mean, there's only so many different ways to design certain mob farms for efficiency's sake. And eventually there will be a tech YouTuber that comes out and says, here's the new super efficient gold farm. And everybody's just going to build that instead. I mean, like, I can't really speak too much on that. I built a gold farm that somebody designed. I didn't make my own. I don't know how to make. I mean, I could make my own, which would probably suck. And that's not where I get joy in the game of designing farms. So I'd rather just use somebody else's. Been enjoying the Island series. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a good little slow down break. So I'm gonna keep at that. I'm excited to keep going. The terraforming after the river is dug will take a while. Yeah, I'm not doing it all in the next episode. I've decided that. Each, so up in here in this section, this we did over a 4-hour live stream to do that. That took me about an hour, and that took me 2.5 hours last night to clear out that. And so if you add all 3 of those together, that's probably that outside. So that's like another 10 hours. This is probably like another, probably 10 hours here because it's going to have to be taller. Through, like, this whole mountain needs to go. That's like this whole section here is going to go down. That's probably like 20 hours of digging. So I've got a lot of stuff that still needs to be done. I've decided I am not doing that in this video. Hee hee. Best advice I've seen for Minecraft burnout is to go play other games. Yeah, that's a big one. I think it's more than go play other games. It's go find inspiration outside of Minecraft. Like that's the important thing. Is like playing other games helps to inspire you to come back and want to do things, or even taking a break and stepping away can help just find inspiration, reinvigorate you for what you're working on before. But you don't. Yeah, I think the big thing about Minecraft is like sustainability and working at a pace that's sustainable for long-term enjoyment of the game, and like leveling up to bigger things, not just starting off with, okay, I'm starting a new Minecraft world, let's build a 3 million block mega base. I'm so burnt out, I have 2.95 million blocks left to go, I can't do it. It's like, well, no, duh, you haven't done anything. Like, your first thing you started doing is just grinding to make this stupid, absurd mega base. Like, of course you're gonna get burned out. That'd be a dumb question, but why not start digging with TNT and smooth the land over afterwards? I don't... Well, 1, I want the stats. And 2, I try to not use TNT for things like this in the world. I don't use TNT dupers for anything that would be in the overworld, at least for clearing out regions. I've done it in the nether and I've done it in the end already, for the nether hub, or the main end island. I used a TNT duper to clean it out, and also on the nether perimeter for the wither skeleton farm, I used a TNT duper thing to clear it out, just because that saved me hundreds upon hundreds of hours, and those projects each already had taken 300-400 hours a piece. So yeah, in the nether in the end, I'm okay with TNT duping for clearing areas if it's for like technical farms, but it's for stuff purely for builds, then I like to actually do it by hand, because it gets me materials that I can use on future builds. Will I ever use all of this stone? Who knows? But it is nice to have it. And all of the dirt, like a lot of these blocks will get used again in the landscapes that we're working on, like the big custom landscape, so I'm not worried about that. If anything, it just means I can start just building over there instead of worrying about running out of stuff. Unfortunately, though, we do need a lot of moss for that, so we gotta get a new moss farm up and running. Or just keep my current one up and running. It's just the dig today. What can all that stone even be used for? Mount Everest 1-1? Yeah. No, I'm thinking Mount Rainier 1-1, but yeah. No. I have talked about a few times on stream. I still don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but increasing the max world height, because you can do it with a data pack. And I think that could be kind of sick. Just because the max world height right now is like 344 or something, which is kind of a weird height to end it at. So I'm kind of thinking about moving it up to 512. So that would bring us up to the next mathematically happy number. in binary. So that could be kind of fun. Grass. My brain still thinks the limit is 255. I'm so happy it's not anymore, dude. Oh, it's so nice to be able to build higher up in the world sometimes. Or just have the space if you want it. Like, I don't use it too much, but just knowing that I have it is kind of fun. So happy with the lodestone recipe. I'm really, really happy the lodestone's now much more early game. Like, I could actually see myself using that early game in before I fully understand the world. Because I feel like, unless I'm going on like a multi-thousand block journey away, I generally have a pretty good internal compass for where my base is. And I don't really get lost too often. Especially in this world, because I've been playing in it for so long. Like, I can pretty much get anywhere and know how to get back within a few thousand blocks any direction, because I just kind of remember which way I flew from. But yeah, having the lodestone being so early game, that's just such a win in my book that Mojang even took the time to redo it. I just love the idea that they're like, you know what, maybe this was too expensive. I would have loved to have been in that meeting just to fly on the wall and listen to somebody be like, hey, so this lodestone thing, you know, that's like a really, really precious thing we made in the Nether. I wonder if they have stats from Bedrock that show that just people aren't crafting them. And they're like, people don't use this block, so let's make it easier. Like, maybe that's what did it. Maybe their ability to track people's stats when they're playing on Bedrock is the reason. I feel like that's kind of was one of my first thoughts this morning, but I feel like that could be a very true reasoning behind why it got changed. How close to finishing the tunnel are you? The river is we have 2 land masses left to dig through. This is one of them. We'll probably be able to flatten this today. We're 2 hours in right now. I think I got another hour on me before I'm gonna need to go get some lunch. Will there be any comeback to Windy Shore of Mapping Village? That mountain is gorgeous. Oh yeah, I do want to. This guy out here, you mean, right? I want to get out there and do some more stuff. I don't know how much I want to expand the village because I kind of like how small it is, but I feel like we could do like just some landscaping around it and finish off that cliff coming down here. Because I do like eventually, I really want to. I think when the Dwarven City expands, like this coastline needs some love. But this whole coastline along here needs love too. Because my plan, let me pause this real quick. My eventual plan is to continue with the idea that we did out here in the fishing village, where it's kind of like raised up along the sea cliff. I want to do that across the entire edge out here so that there's a reason why the city couldn't just be made here. So like out here we came through and just built up all of these cliffs, just raised it up a little bit, and they have their tiny little harbor in there. Ooh, we got some water sources we need to fix. Hee hee. But I want to wrap that all the way along here. So the stone we have now, see, this is already kind of the same vibe. And I want to wrap that eventually all the way down through here. And then like this is the river entrance that we're leading into, that we'll be taking ourselves all the way out here. Just custom the whole world. I mean, that's kind of eventually the goal. Like, that's what the series is about. The series is about building up a Minecraft world. I would love to be able to look around my base and see everything that I've done and be like, you know what? Everything here that I have wanted to change, I have changed. To me, that's like the ultimate goal of a Minecraft world. To be able to look around everything that I've done and be like, yeah, this used to be a regular oak forest. Now it's all custom trees. This used to be a mountain that looked like this, and now I've changed it to look like this. This is where my giant metropolis of a city is now, and this used to be a mountain, and now it's a plains biome. This used to be a giant hilly region, now it's a lake. Like, all that stuff. Like, being able to really mold the world into what I want, like, that's so cool to be able to do that. Like, that would be awesome. I will build a 10K by 10K area in you will build a 10K by 10K area in your world. Nice, nice. That's a big area. I will tell you right now, 10,000 by 10,000 blocks is massive. My world currently spans 2,000 blocks wide and about 500 blocks up and down. So if you're going 10,000 blocks, my friend, you are doing probably 20 times the work that I've done already, if not more. No netherite for the lodestone? I know, it's going to be an iron ingot. Isn't that glorious? You know how many lodestones I can put in the foliage university now? Just saying, it's going to be sick. Yeah, I feel like I've got some banger builds lined up for this series. Because we're doing the river now, which is going to be so cool when it's finished. And then we get done with the river. And after the river, I want to build the monastery. Of millions. No, your mom jokes. That was funny on Saturday. It's not funny anymore. And then I want to get that, which I need to start designing, but I need to get this far enough forward that I have a place to build it. And it needs to have a pretty big footprint, so it's expandable interior spaces. Wait, iron? That's insane. Yeah, a new snapshot came out today. The recipe for lodestones got changed to an iron instead of netherite ingot. Didn't you already have falling leaves? Yeah, I have a falling leaves mod, so that's not a huge change for me. I honestly will probably use the mod instead of what they do because I like the customization of it. If the mod is still updated, that is. And also the falling leaves in my mod render from farther away. I really don't like cherry blossom falling leaves. They only start when you're super, super close to the thing. So they're kind of... They just don't really look that great because you can only see them when you get under it, like within a few blocks of the leaf, and then you have to run away and catch them. They look kind of... More like 100 times more, not 20. Yeah, I figured my math was way off. They're doing the change biome thing. What change biome thing? What change biome thing? But I checked your notes last night. Great notes. I appreciate them. Whose notes? My notes? Not my notes. My notes? Oh, for the city stuff? I can't remember what I said. But for the terraforming? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll use as much of the space as you need. I'll figure it out when I get there. You decorate and build to your heart's content, and then I'll fix up the cliff. Just work on the interior. I'll fix up the exterior of all of it. I feel like I have to start reminding some people to not change the exteriors of the buildings too much. Some people have changed a few things which I think look cool, but I don't want to be rebuilding city houses and things. So we gotta keep them locked in. I know, Liz, I saw you did the thing. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but I promise you're first on my list of interiors to go check out. I just did not I was a little busy yesterday. I did go get my tattoo. It's still very much healing and wrapped up right now, so not showing. But yeah, it was, I don't know why I haven't talked about it at all yet on stream. But yeah, I did that yesterday. It's still pretty sore. And oh my god, the inner arm part hurt so bad. Yeah, I got a tattoo yesterday. I was talking about it on stream on Monday. But dude, the inner arm, oh my god, pain. Pretty skin art? Yeah. I rolled over my thingy. First tattoo? No, I have one on my shoulder too. That one I got 12 years ago. Got one on my 18th birthday and then got one after my 30th. Woo. Yeah, I guess you can see this part here. It's still healing, but I got a Lego brick and I got a like a Minecraft cube on there, which I love. And then here I got, it's still kind of healing, so it's getting in there, but it's Mount Rainier with like a little forest scene in front of it and a hummingbird above it. So, yeah. Still healing up. I'll show y'all later when I have the second skin layer thing on it. So, it's still healing. It's definitely like not as clean as it was because it's still in like that day after phase. Pretty skin art. Thank you. Definitely pick. Oh yeah, under here, dude. I was like, so it's like, just breathe, just breathe. That was. I knew it was gonna be bad, but that was so much worse than I thought it would be. Now I want to get another tattoo. Sorry, I know that's usually. I feel like seeing one person with the new one, you're like, ooh, maybe I get one. That Mount Rainier is crazy good. Yeah, the artist did a fantastic job. She was great. I apparently didn't eat enough food before I went though, so we're like 10 minutes in, and I was like, I feel really lightheaded all of a sudden. I was like, can you stop for a minute? Like, and she was like, I was like, can I just lay down for a sec on the table? I almost passed out. I apparently did not eat enough food before because she was like, here, have this, have a lollipop and drink some water. And like 5 minutes later, I was like, oh, I feel fine now. I'm back alive. Oh man, I was like, I've never been close to passing out before, and I was pretty close. I was not fun. Just like potato chips, just need more. True. Yeah. Yeah, I had like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a protein shake, and like a protein bar that morning, but it only came out to probably like 700-800 calories. But I've been drinking a ton of water, and I think the problem is that I also worked out before I went, so like obviously like everything that I ate went towards body workout instead. So I think if I hadn't worked out or I just needed to eat more food, I would have been totally fine. But just created the perfect storm of did full body day, rested for an hour, had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, because it was the place that I went to is right next to a burger place that I really like. So after I got the tattoo, I just went over to get a burger. Or that was the plan. So I was like, I don't need to be super full going in, and I also don't want to be having to get up to pee every 5 minutes. So I just should have been smarter about it and thought about that before. Hello, little baby. It's a Phil's killer. Oh, he doesn't have a sword. He has a stone block. My husband has passed out during a tattoo before. I panicked. Oh no. Yeah, the lady I had, she was super awesome about it. She was super chill. She was just like, yep, just lay down. I don't have any other appointments today, so we're not in a rush. You just let me know when you're good to go, and we'll come back. Recently got my first. How long did you sit for? I got there. The appointment was at 1, and I was probably walking out at like 3:30 or something. But we did some revisions on the design when we got in there of a few things I want to change, and redid some sizing. So it took like 20 minutes before I was actually like sitting on the table, probably, if not a little bit more. But I think I was like sitting, getting the tattoo done for probably like an hour and a half in total. between breaks and things. The itching is way worse than the pain, though. This tat's so cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got the lotion ready to go. I've been through that before, and the one on my back, like, I can't reach too well, so that was just like, if it was itchy, it was just like, the animal instincts of, you know, bears will just like scratch their back on a tree. It's just like going up against a wall or something and just like trying to scratch your back. Just like anything to make the itching stop. So yeah, you just lotion constantly on a new tattoo for the first few weeks. Yeah, she said to keep the second skin, whatever thing it's called, just like the protective layer on it for 3 days, and then take it off and start putting on lotion. So I was like, okay, sure, fine. You probably know best on this one, so I'll listen to you. I was basically donating when I would usually eat my lunch. Blocky came back and walked. Oh yeah, dude. Donating blood on an empty stomach is just, that's rough. That's rough. Good on you for going to donate, though. I know that's not a thing everybody does, so good on you for doing that and trying to help out. Blood banks definitely need all the support they can get. Okay, this pick is almost dead. Yeah, I was thinking when I got the one on my underarm, because I kind of wanted, originally the plan was to do like the Lego brick and then like a computer chip. And I couldn't find a design I liked for the computer chip that wasn't like super detailed, so I was just like, I like the simplicity of the other two. And so I got rid of that one. I was like, okay, Lego brick into Minecraft block, because I was going to kind of do like a progression of me and my creative building field of first built Legos like crazy as a kid, and then I got into building computers, and now I build in Minecraft. Was kind of the idea behind it. Just kind of like stepping stone vibe. And then after she started on the underarm one, I thought to myself, I'm really glad that I didn't do the computer chip. I don't think I could have done much longer. I was at the end, I was like, I'm so ready for this to be over. I'm O negative. They bully me for my blood. Oh, yeah. Hey, well, good on you. I don't even know my blood type. I'd have to go check. Probably some... Ah, my pick! I probably want that. Itch my nose, reach down and hit Q. We're up at 78 right now, so we got 15 blocks to go down still. I know each layer is going to start taking a little bit longer, seeing as it's getting wider and wider. But we're making decent time. We've been stone mining for 18 minutes. After we fill up another shulker of stone, I'm going to just start chucking it. I do think it's pretty entertaining now that we have used every single shulker shell from the end rating session we did weeks ago. You know when y'all were like, you don't need 5 stacks of shulker shells. Don't be stupid. We used 5 stacks of shulker shells. You drew all of your own tattoos? Nice, that's cool. I wish I could do that. I kind of thought about giving it a shot, but I'm not confident enough of an artist in drawing to do that. I'd rather pay a professional to take my vision and turn it into something. Don't you have like 74 million shulkers full of stone already? Yeah, but don't I need 75 million? What if I like eventually want to make like an entire continent? Where am I going to get the stone for a continent if I don't save all of this stone now? Duh. Just give me a hard time. Yes, I have a lot of stone. It's not 75 million, but we do have about 600,000 stones sitting in different shulker boxes right now. Yeah, we will be founding fWhiplandia. Thank you. See, I just got to do all these projects right now before I get into like another SMP series when I'm like dividing my attention, because I told y'all this was gonna be a great streaming month. People are like, fWhip, you're not gonna have a project that's gonna take all of January on stream. Don't be silly. Nah, fam. We still here. And gravel under 2. Wow, big win. Thank you. Free bonus, easy clears. Not that it really matters too much when we're instant mining, but kind of nice, kind of nice, kind of nice. Storage monster versus stone would probably be so satisfying. Yeah. We'll decorate it and give him a little hat at Christmas and out of more shulkers. Like, we can only build out of shulkers. It'll be like, isn't that what Looney does every year? He gathers up all of the shulkers that he has around his world that he's forgotten about, and then he builds them into some shulker art piece using only shulkers and the materials found in the shulkers. I mean, mine would just be all stone and dirt, so like, it's like everything else I build, but no, there'd definitely be like a few random copper crates and things. I know what's in the shulker boxes in front of my house and by the town. No, just the shulkers themselves? Oh, okay. Are you done with fishing in MCCI? I think I am, yeah. It was fun, but it started taking too long. I went through 2 days, like 2 IRL days of fishing and just having it on the side monitor and like going through and doing things, and I didn't catch a single new fish, and I didn't get enough fish caught on anything to get a research done. And I was like, I just spent 16 hours in this game. I'm only level 39, and I couldn't get to level 40. And I know it's all like trial and error, and it's all like, and I was using the grottos, I was doing those, I was doing elusive catches, I was throwing good bait and lures and rods on everything. Like, I was going through and doing the thing, and I just got incredibly unlucky to the point where I just didn't catch a single thing, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm done with this. It was fun, but I'm not, when it gets to be like no bad luck protection when it comes into those types of things, it just kind of gets to be not so fun. At the end of the hardcore world, you have to see how many random shulker boxes are there and then get them tattooed on your Nah, we already got the cube for Minecraft. We don't need a second one. I was talking to Sid last night. I was like, nobody really followed through on it because, or nobody remembers because the Q&A video is long gone because it is unlisted. But back in the early days of building with fWhip, I did a Q&A video, and people asked if I ever hit 1 million subscribers, what would I do on my YouTube channel? And I said I would get a Minecraft block tattooed on me. And I didn't get like a specific block or anything. I just got the cube shape, but I was like, I followed through. Kind of randomly remembered that last week when I was like, oh, I have my appointment next week. And I was like, oh, wait, that promise I kind of made. So Liz, we're just like 5 years late on promises made on stream and video. So we'll get to the other ones. You can make it into a spruce log? No, that would be so painful. So there's hope for assistance. Yeah, exactly. There's hope. One day. Never say never. More diggy, diggy, diggy. So I actually do have a hard cutoff in an hour because I need to go to the grocery store before Sid has to run out and do some errands. So hopefully we can get this done in under an hour. I gotta go get dinner for tonight. Moss on log tattoo would be amazing. No, I got my Minecraft one. You go for it though. You get it. There you go. There's your new idea. What you having for dinner? I think I'm gonna grill like a teriyaki flank steak. I gotta go get it and get it marinated. We have this like Japanese barbecue sauce that I think I'm gonna put on it too, and do some like garlic and salt, peppers, and soy sauce, and just get like a good flank steak and grill it. And then I think I'm gonna do like some veggies, like some broccolini and some bell pepper and stuff, and just grill those up too, and then do like a noodle, something. Kind of almost like a stir fry type something or another, probably. Mason, thank you so much for the biddies. Appreciate that. Also, Jill, if you're still in here, I think I missed that, but thank you so much for the tier 1 a little while ago. Sorry if I did miss that. Apologize. You love your teriyaki. Dude, it's just a really easy marinade. But I do love it. Yeah. It's true. I'm a simple man. I'm also the type of person, like, I'm okay eating the same food over and over again. I know there's some people who are like, no, I can't eat the same meal 2 days in a row, or even like the same flavor palette 2 days in a row. Can't do it. I don't really care. If it tastes good, I'm happy to munch on it. I gotta want to do like every day of the week. I definitely don't want to be one of those gym bro chicken and rice every day, all day long people, but like I'm pretty okay with eating similar foods over and over again. Doesn't bother me much. I'm like that with chili soup. See, soup is the only thing that I can only do once. I really do not like having the same soup twice. I'm just also not a massive fan of soup. Never entered my soup girl phase. I skipped that stage of the 20s. Get the copper. Okay. Logs on to watch fWhip and eat my chicken and rice. I didn't mean it as like hating. That's just kind of the stereotypical simple trying to be lean meal, I guess, and I need a little bit more flavor to it. As long as there's like some people do that in like unseasoned chicken, I'm like, I don't know how you do that. Unseasoned oven roasted chicken is just can't do it. Oven chicken in general is pretty meh. The boys are back. Unseasoned, no. Cooked in a pan with lots of seasonings and butter. Yeah, that can work. Bro, the 10 calories are so worth at least putting salt and pepper on it. Please. You think it's meh you haven't tried it right yet? The what? What are we building? We're digging a river today. I'm so picky, but so of course I can eat the same meal for days in a row. Yeah. I feel like if you're picky and you're okay with eating the same thing, then that's fine. I was like, I think it's the picky eaters who are like make it somebody else's problem to find food that they would want. Like that's the annoying thing. Like you can be as picky as you want as long as you're gonna be the one who's managing finding food for yourself. Like I couldn't care less. Like that's okay. Like, and if it's like something where it's known, like allergies or something like that, like I'll do. And you're like, if we invite people over who have allergies for certain things, like I'll do my best to accommodate and make sure there's food they can have. And like if we're grilling something or if somebody's vegetarian, like always like make sure there's something for sure that they can eat and that they can like that's not just like, oh, here's this side dish you can have. Like I'm always good about making sure that everybody has a whole full meal if they're coming over. And my wife is too. She's more of the cook than I am, to be honest. But yeah, we try and make sure that there's like enough for everybody and everybody feels included. But yeah, if people are super picky and you're like, hey, that's why like whenever we invite people over, I'm like, hey, I'm making this for dinner tonight. Do you want to come over? And if they're like, then it's kind of in their court. Like I'm not going to change what I'm making, but if they can always bring something themselves. I'm on the Jim Bro diet, all chicken and rice, but I'll either add an Indian or Asian twist to it. Yeah, there you go. Gotta get the veg in there too, though. Gotta get the veg. Gotta get a good amount of veg. Is just as important. Good to know I'll get eggless meals. Don't worry, they'll be egg-free and dairy-free if you come over. Why are all your shovels not just silk touched? Because I find it kind of annoying when you have different stacks of grass and dirt. I prefer just getting stacks of dirt, to be honest. It takes less inventory space usually, instead of a half of a stack of each. I have some silk touch ones, but I just don't really find the need to really use them all the time. Why did I get this diorite section? Oh, already? Dang. Okay. Okay. What's left? 49? Okay. Brussels sprouts are pretty good. I'm a big fan of asparagus, but you know, the smell factor, it kind of makes it a less on the tier list. Rockets, that's rockets, thank you. I really do like broccoli though. Like especially broccolini. Yummy. How much of the dig have you finished? We are dug for the entire riverbed through to there. We're digging this section down to water level now, and then we have that section where I've already cleared the trees to go down there. So we're making progress. Like this is... probably have, for the river itself, I would say we probably have 10 to 12 hours left to go on it. So we got more digging to do, don't worry. And then we got to turn out all the mud. That's honestly the part that I'm least excited for. Like that is... I'm not looking forward to that. Getting the water sources in will be kind of a pain, but like that's at least like a lot of them get themselves placed in after you fill in the edges. The whole middle just fills in. But sweet potato, yeah, sweet potato is pretty good. Zucchini is also really good, but you gotta really season it. It's very watery. But what was I saying before? Oh yeah, getting the water sources in. I think we can do that all in a stream, to be honest. And then I think the mud is gonna be like 2 streams. Like I'm thinking we're on par for mid-January being fully done with the river at the rate that we're going. Like by the maybe not. Depends how long we stream on Friday, to be honest. If we do another long stream on Friday, we'll definitely, like, we could probably, because this little section, that's probably like 45 minutes to an hour to fix all that up. So it's really just going to kind of come down to how long it takes for that big landmass that we have to clear on that side. It actually isn't too tall. Like this is probably twice the size of that next landmass that we need to clear, just because this had so much more height to it. But then we need to start coming through and actually, you know, landscaping the sides and everything, and that's gonna be a pain. Are you gonna make a mud farm? No. I mean, I actually already have a mud farm, but no, I don't want to. I'm just gonna, we have dirt placed on the bottom, we get water sources, we're just gonna run around with a water bottle. Turn game sounds down to 0 and just hold right click. See how high we can get the water bottle. Oh, don't tell me. Thank you. I didn't even think about losing beacon buff. I thought we'd for sure be fine.
Pleased to meet you.
Maiko, thanks for becoming a supporter, my friend. Appreciate that, my dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is all taking a while for sure. Like this is le grind. I don't know. I've actually been having so much fun on streams though. I feel like this has been the perfect mix of like something where we're making progress on every single stream. Like we're checking a box. Like every single stream I feel like I end and I'm like, cool, I made a lot of progress on it today. And it's been so fun to hang. Like I feel like these have been some of my favorite streams, because I really prefer the streams that we do, or that I do, where I can actually just chat with y'all. Like I'm not worried about hosting and doing some crazy thing. Like we're literally just here digging and chatting, and it's just so much. I have so much more fun doing this than like I'll be honest, than like an MCC, or the ones where I'm like showing a big build coming together or something like that, or like doing the material gathering, because I feel like I'm more like having to be engaged in that. Like these just chill talking streams I have so much fun with. It seems like a lot of people do. These are the best viewership we've had consistently on streams for a while. It's kind of crazy. If you asked me, beginning of December, how I thought the streams would be going for me just digging a multi-million block river, I definitely would not have. I would have said like, yeah, the core community would be there hanging. I was not at all expecting these to be the most popular streams I've had so far. I'm only here you can digging the river for 5 hours and just go play Stardew for a little. Really enjoy it here. I appreciate it. It's been fun to hang. I feel like it's kind of a lesson for me of being like, no, we can just have chill vibes and still have a very successful stream. We don't need to be doing anything too crazy. I don't need to be trying to hype things up and making it super excited or anything that it's not. Like we can just be literally just be vibing along, and that's kind of, I feel like that's more of the streams that I watch. We missed a stone block. Sure, we can joke around every once in a while, but for the most part, we're just vibes. Okay, that is the last. We can keep this one too. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shoulders of stone over here. After recently viewing your first few episodes of Hard Island Star, I took inspiration for your builds using mud, jungle, and oak. While attempting to replicate this design palette, I feel like I'm not envisioning it the way that you do. Could you please help me understand what I should be striving for? Just think of them as brown, like mud brick blocks. Like a different shade of your mud brick. That's kind of what I go for. And so you're just using it to texture. So the jungle is kind of slightly darker and more worn than your oak. Your birch is definitely your highlight. And then you want to be mixing in a little bit of your planks are usually typically a little bit darker than your the full block. Or than the log block, like the strip log block. So you can use that as a way. You can also use like note blocks as a way to get a little bit extra detail in there with some redstone. And then using, I like the tough foundation in there just because it adds a good contrast. And then the deep slate for the roof, again, more good contrast. So you got it.
Cha-ching!
I believe in you. Just give it some more time. Try and figure it out. Think of shading where shadows would be cast. Put dark blocks there. Where the light would hit, put a lighter block. Raylan, thank you so much for the gift, member. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Lurking while I organize my papers. Ugh. Tax season has started and I need to do so much of that and I don't want to. I just want to dig my river. I don't want to do taxes. Actually, I'm almost done. Should have despawned, but a creeper in the cave. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. Creepers won't hurt me too bad with this armor on. We got 3 prot 4s and a blast prot 4. This is as good of anti-creeper armor as you're gonna get, while still being able to survive everything else. It's okay. Thank you for the heads up, though. I don't think they can get up here yet. From out of the cave. This is a bit of a dig, though. Say that every stream. Yay, tax season. Yeah, tax season. Yay, love tax season. It's just so fun. How many streams have you spent on this river? Quite a few, to be honest. We've been streaming out here for like 3 weeks, I think. Hey, buddy. Ooh. Get wrecked. Noob. No more creeper. Yeah, we started this the last week of December, second to last week of December, sometime in there. So I think we're in week 3. river ain't gonna dig itself like the stream. Exactly, Blocky. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good call. Natalia, welcome back. We're still just digging our stern. Andesite. Wow. I'll take some andesite. Yeah. Well, we're almost. It at least appears close. Working on his jump crit. Dude, I'm so good at this game. I am a professional Minecrafter, if you didn't know. Two-time MCC champion? Nope, sorry. Three-time MCC champion? You're not streaming in January, you're rivering? That was awful. Just give me a hard time. I am running out of stupid names to title the streams, though. I will say that. I don't want to start being like, the final dig day! Maybe I start saying that. Maybe that's what I start titling the streams. The final dig day 1.
Really long, hard year with medical problems. Your streams and vids keep me going no matter if digging or building. Love the chill vibes and welcoming space you provide.
Hey, Raylan. Hopefully everything's on the up and up on all that, but thank you so much for the dono, and thank you for being here, and glad to provide a space that gives you a little bit of an escape from all of that. So happy to be here and just give you a little bit of distraction for a while. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Lovely to have you as part of the community. Every day is the final dig day if you believe hard enough. Yeah, we could just natty pull out like a 10-hour stream and just finish it, you know? No, we're not gonna do that, by the way. That's absolutely awful. No thanks. Final dig, part 1. Yeah, I thought for sure I'd be able to get this dug all the way down to the bottom today, but we might have to pause. It's taking a little longer than I thought. Oh, you don't want to see me do a 10-hour stream. I'm not a happy human at the end of that. Barely a happy human at the end of a 3-hour stream. Why do you want to put me through the pain of doing a 10-hour stream? I don't have streamer stamina. I'm a YouTuber. Woo! Doink. Okay, now we stuff all the stone over there because we don't need it. Oh, you're not. Yeah. Okay. We have faith in you, kind of. Thanks. Kind of appreciate it. Kind of. Now, I've never been too big on the massive streams. Obviously, we've done a few in the past to like celebrate different things and whatnot. Like I think we did one. We did big stream day when we hit 1 mil. We did a really, really big. That was a fun one because we started very, very early. I remember I started before. Like I started super early because I said I was gonna start stream when it got there, and I went to bed and it was at like we were at 990,000 or 995,000. I was like, okay, it might hit it tomorrow. Like I'm actually gaining like 10,000 subs a day right now, so like probably won't happen overnight. And then I randomly woke up at like 3 a.m. and I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, it's 998,000. And then I went back to bed for another hour or two because I had set a new alarm because I was like, okay, whatever, let's see. And it was at like 999,500 or something. And I was like, oh my god, I need to. And the number was climbing, and I was like, I need to go now. Like I need to be on stream. It's like I just got out of bed, threw the dogs outside real quick so they could go to the bathroom, and then turn stream on. And I was just like, hi, I'm here. I didn't like the 12-hour stream. Too many hours for me having to concentrate. For you having to concentrate. Bro, I gotta concentrate. You can take a step away whenever you want. You're just putting yourself through self-torture. You can take a break whenever you want. Look at that nice sunset. Let's dig to reveal the sunset. Wow. The stream helps me for the immensely painful act of gathering tough. Honestly, just go in caves. Just find caves. That's the fastest way. Better than trying to strip mine around and find it all. Just find a new cave. Go all the way down. That's why, dude, that's why I wish we had like a haste potion. I think we need a haste 2 potion. I feel like that would be a... They added new potions with the trial chambers. I just feel like haste 2 potion, and then if you have that and a beacon buff active, you can instant mine deep slate. That's my ideal next potion ad. You know how much more people would get into potion brewing if that was in the game? Just wherever you're at mining wise, if you need to mine quickly, you just can pop an 8-minute haste 2 potion. Don't need to set up a beacon. Oh god dang it, I forgot the beacon buff again. Let's start on this side. Sorry. Maracio, thank you so much for becoming a tier 2 member, my dude. Join the Discord if you want to jump on a server or anything like that. Got a Java server going right now. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. And you can get all the other perks and everything in there too. Haste potion would be VV cool. Yeah. Would be very VV cool. What would the ingredient? Wind charge. Does that already give a potion? Just if it doesn't give a potion, I'd say a wind charge. If it does give a potion already, new member, I appreciate it. Thank you. Since beacons have unlimited time, you'd still want a beacon and not carry 10 potions. But if you just need to mine out a blob of tough underground, as an example, I would pop 1 potion to be able to clear the entire thing in 8 minutes or under. Maybe a second potion. And I would prefer that and to farm whatever ingredient I need to be able to brew the thing, instead of needing to dig an entire column to get sky access, to then place an entire beacon in, and then use an ingot or something to activate it. Like, I feel like just doing a haste 2 potion for a quick little mining session would be like, that'd be great. Like, it wouldn't help in the context of this dig right here. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't help at all. But it could help if it like adds to just different little things that you have going around, right? Like, it'd be situationally useful. It wouldn't replace the beacon. It would, no, like the beacon still has the power over mass area, but if you just need to do a quick dig, or maybe you can get access to it earlier in the game, and then it becomes beacons are much more endgame. Because I think it's one of the only things on a beacon that can't be obtained through a potion and or food source. Isn't that true? Would you go through the trouble of getting a beacon? Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. I would still use beacons all over the place because I wouldn't want to be filling my entire inventory full of potions. Because, like, if you think about it, we've been streaming for 3 hours today. In an hour, you can use what? You would be 7.5 potions. So we would have used an entire shulker box worth of potions right here, and would need to, every single 8 minutes on the minute, need to be drinking a new potion. So we'd have to be making more trips back to the chest monster to go get things, to get more beacons. You also get the random slowdown when it fades, and you're like, okay, crap, now I need to go get another one. So, like, a beacon still would be better. But if you're down mining and just, like the big use case I have is if you're trying to get tough, or if you're trying to get terracotta, which sure only uses a single beacon level. But, or if you're just trying to clear out a little area to then set up a beacon, like, that could also save time just by drinking a potion for the initial setup. I'd say turtle eggs for slowness and then fermented spider eye to invert it to haste. Yeah, it could work. I don't think they'd want to change. Oh, you do a turtle egg to get a slowness, and then you would put the spider eye on. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, but fermented spider eye is for weakness off of a water bottle. There are other potions that you can add an ingredient to, and it'll invert the thing already. Like, that already exists for certain potions. But it doesn't do anything for an awkward potion right now. Because you can make potions, splash potions of weakness without any netherrack. How do I join the server? Just to renew my membership at tier 2? You have to join through the Discord. Link your account in the Discord, and then you'll get access to a whitelisting channel that you can get. You can put your Minecraft name in, and then from there you'll get access to the handbook, which has all of the information for the server with the IP and everything and all that cool stuff in there. It's a little bit of a roundabout way to get it, because YouTube does not support a great way to do anything securely or safely. So unfortunately, YouTube members do have to join the Discord, and Twitch members do, just because we have the same system for it, and Patreon supporters too. But it'll auto whitelist you. As long as you're a member, you'll stay whitelisted on the server and all that. So it's a little bit extra to get started. But we also run a lot of events and things through the Discord and information for the server and everything in there, so it's important to be into. Like, right now, we have the interior building of Path going on right now. Super cool. People have been doing an amazing job on it. It's been so fun to see the different interiors coming together. So it's been really cool and really special to see all the different interior design styles people have had and all that. I need to start getting... I'm not going to start it until after this river's done, but then I'm going to start actually getting some of those built into the world. If I didn't dig this with haste, how much longer would it take? Isn't it like 2 or 3 times longer? Because you have to pause at each block, whereas otherwise I can mine multiple blocks in a single click. I think it comes out to like 3 times longer without haste. Something crazy like that. Hello, giant gravel patch. That beacon's still pretty far down. Trying to save the gravel just because it's... I mean, I do have a bartering farm, but I don't have much gold. Actually, I have a decent amount of gold in this world now. I ran the gold farm a little while ago when I was testing the auto crafter for just like 20 minutes or something, and it made a ton of gold. Why do I not use flying machines? Because I don't want to. Also, getting a flying machine that would go at a diagonal here would be incredibly difficult. I want this to look like a natural curve. I don't want to be dealing with the explosion aftermath of a flying machine. I have to get the blocks in the air that it missed and then come back in and do the rest by hand. This might take more time, but it is a lot less mentally taxing for me. Not following some tutorial every time I need to build a flying machine. I am just holding left click and making sure that I don't break my tools. What are you going to replace the mountain with? The one on the south end? It's just going to be like a raised hill bluff of sorts. And then I think that might be where the monastery is going to go. Because that would give kind of a cool reason. And then we could add that bridge, the ruined bridge, as if it used to be the way to get to the monastery. It's like a little like ruin something. But then we need to like have a path along that mountainside that explains why the bridge is going across. So that's also extra work that would need to be done. I don't know. You would have months of chatting with TNT machines. Yeah. This is called bonding with Twitch chat and YouTube chat. Bonding with the community. Building up that weird parasocial streamer to viewer relationship even further. River man-made or natural? It'll be natural. Once we're done with it, it'll look natural. So we're gonna have like rivers and things flowing down into it. Like from the, I think they're called a tributary. I think Hades told me last time. I think I remember that correctly. Tributaries flowing down into the main river as it works its way to the ocean. We see top down of the project. We can do an update a little later on. I just want to keep digging for now. We've done quite a few updates of progress stuff over the last while today. Was lurking well in raid, finished before stream ended for once. Did you guys clear it? You gotta clear the whole raid today. Super speed mode. Yeah, I don't think I even have the time. Are streams that flow into a large river? Yeah, okay. So I think I thought you had mentioned that last stream. Played Hunter today. Survival. Oh, jeez. Survival Hunter's still around? I always wanted to be good at survival. I could just never figure it out. It was always a weird one. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. I keep saying things, but I should probably check those words first. Nah, it's fine. Just spreading misinformation on the internet, it'll be okay. Oh, why did I put all those in there? Oh, that can stay in there. Very fun, but not fun enough to restart the game. Yeah. Retail is just like, I enjoy it for a while, like World of Warcraft, and then like I'll enjoy like the first few weeks of a season, and then once all the meta stuff gets sorted out of who's good, who's not, all those things, and then like I usually have Keystone Master by then pretty far, like for a while, and get to the point where I'm not raiding, so I'm just farming to get better gear to then potentially maybe find a push key group. I get really like, hey, why am I doing this? Why am I here again? I don't know. So, when going on to playing other games currently. I have fun while I'm doing it, but then I never want to start a second character. I'm like, I used to love alts in WoW. Like, I'd always have so many characters going. Now I'm just like, no, I'm picking one and playing that, getting that geared, doing what I want to on it, and I'm hanging it up. Tributaries have different classes depending on if it's a tributary that flows into a tributary. Oh my god, I haven't even thought about that. They taught us that stuff in school because we have such a unique watershed. Interesting. What workout did I do today? Nothing. I was told. Oh wait, that's Fortune. Oh, we're through all of our Silk Touch picks. I was told that after getting a tattoo, you shouldn't sweat for 3 days. So the byproduct of that, I should not work out. I haven't done anything today. Definitely not bothering me at all. Definitely not like, I feel like I should be doing something. Hydrology stuff gets real nuts real fast, and that's why that's not the area of geology I'm super interested in. Yeah. You're like, nah, rocks are so much cooler than water. Ugh. I got one right here, you can see there, and then I got another one over here. I just don't want to pull my shirt sleeve up. I showed him earlier in the stream. You can rewind if you want to go find it. Probably like an hour ago. Yeah, I can't be in the pool for, they said 2 weeks. I'm going to wait 3 weeks just to be safe. Because she kind of was like, yeah, 2-ish weeks. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go for 3 weeks. So I can't swim right now, which is a bummer. I was just getting back into swimming fully. So good at like I was in my second month of consistently swimming 2 times a week. I was working up to getting consistently 2 miles in about 45-50 minutes, which I was pretty happy with. Yeah, maybe closer to 50 minutes to an hour. You do a long walk maybe? Yeah, I just need to go take the dogs on a walk. To be honest. But it's cold outside right now. It's so cold. I did thankfully at least do a full body day yesterday before I got the tattoo done. So, you know, at least got everything, at least a decent amount of work. Yeah, I've heard the horror stories of having a new tattoo get an infection and like the scarring it can leave. I ain't about that life. No, thank you. I can take it easy for 2 weeks to make sure this thing heals properly and then get back into that. What is cold for you? Oh, it's really not that cold outside. It's 48 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like I'll go outside in a sweatshirt easy right now and be fine. It was cold this morning though. I was down to just above freezing. So like chilly. Not cold. Like I know some of y'all are in negatives right now. Y'all are just so mean. Gosh, my mods. I don't know where I found you all. Just the sass. Currently negative 16 Celsius. Ooh, yeah, that's cold. You found them through the sass? I've never done a sass in my life. How could you accuse me of such things? 34 Fahrenheit here. It's too warm for January. Dude, we haven't had a single day. Maybe we've had one or two, but I just can't remember. That's been actually like below freezing. Maybe it's went that like below at night, but like during the day, we haven't had a whole day that has been below freezing. And this time last year, a massive cold front and snowstorm came in where it was like 6 degrees Fahrenheit, which in Seattle is very uncommon. It usually like the cold it gets here is like we'll have a few weeks to get into the 20s. But like I got so many photos of like memories of the holidays for the last few years that pop up on my phone that were just like the dogs playing in the snow every single year around Christmas in our backyard and whatnot. And I'm like, we haven't even had snow on the forecast. That just hasn't happened. Like there's just been nothing. It's kind of sad. Like I would love, I want like a few snow days. Like give me a few little snowy flurries, get like an inch or two of snow. Let me have my huskies run around in the schnur and they can be little happy dogs, and then you know have the warm weather come back in, melt it all, and it goes off on its way. You know, that sounds great. That sounds wonderful. Oh, can't put any of that in there. Yep. Excuse me. Yeah, at least like one good snow a year. Seattle completely shuts down in the snow too. Like it's pretty hilly around here, so anytime it snows, like everything goes bleh, like dunzo. Nothing's moving. But it is nice to have some snow every once in a while. Alright, we are definitely not going to be able to finish this. That's another hour of digging since when I said, oh yeah, I think it'll take an hour to finish off the rest of this. Righto, me, righto. Great guesstimation there. Let's take this straight across. We'll just try and finish up to the corner. So we'll take this all the way. Get rid of this so I don't have to come back and do it later. We'll take this all the way down and call it good there. Kind of like me, but with my slime farm digging right now, listening to the Spawn Chunks podcast. There you go. I listened to them yesterday when I was driving in the car. Made me want to do something talking about like plans for what I want to focus on. I guess I kind of already did a video like that, but I was like, that's kind of cool to talk, like kind of set intentions for the year of what you want to accomplish and have somebody to chat about it with. feel like I don't want to go through the effort of setting up a podcast or like finding the weekly topic to talk about, but I feel like I would enjoy being like a co-host on a podcast. I just want to show up and talk, you know? Just show up and talk at people. And then I get paid for it. That sounds great. Thank y'all for coming to my stream. You know? Sometimes you just want to show up and talk at people. It's great. Get you on Imp and Skiz. Yeah, if they ever reach out, I'd love to be on there, but I feel weird reaching out to be like, can I be on your show? It feels weird to me. But if they were to reach out, I'd be like, heck yeah, let's do it. So much freaking cobblestone. It's already an entire inventory full. I thought for sure this was not going to take 3 hours. Hello, any friends? No friends. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Okay, what are we down to? 63. Oh, we're gonna have like one block. Do I just need to do this as a 2-block layer? Or a 4-block? Go out, because I hate having to just clear one layer at a time. It's so much slower. I'd rather just do the 4. Yeah, I do need to take one more down. Okay, well then this will be all the way done. Wow, we're actually getting pretty close then, so we just have like 2 strips left. That's definitely going to be have to do later, though. I do not have time to do all that, because each strip on there right now is taking like 30 minutes at this point. That's okay. Blocks are so ASMR. That's what we're here for. ASMR digging. Just going through all of our pickaxes just for the ASMR. That's all it is. That's why we're doing it, actually. It's for I just love ASMR Minecraft sounds. Ever been to Italy? Yeah, I actually have been twice. I went when I was really, really little, like 1st grade with my family, and then my wife and I went for our honeymoon. I've been to Venice twice. I've been to Florence once when I was really little. We were in Tuscany in the region for our honeymoon, but we didn't make it back to Florence. We went to a lot of other spots around, which was really fun. And then did Cinque Terre and Rome. So we kind of jumped around all over. Have you ever been to South America? I've never been to South America, but I've been to... the farthest south in the Americas I've been to was Puerto Rico. Which that was really beautiful, but no, I haven't had the chance to make it down to South America. I've never been to Spain. The only European countries I've been to is the Netherlands. Been to Amsterdam twice now. Been to London in the UK once, and then Italy twice. Been to Canada a good handful of times. Been to Mexico a few times. But yeah, not super on the international travels. Never been to Asia. Never been to Australia. You're from Argentina? Oh, very cool. don't know if it's in Argentina, but I've always wanted to go down to Patagonia and just like hike around that region. Just seems beautiful. Like, isn't that like the very south end of Argentina, or is that the neighboring country? I could be totally wrong on that. Skiing in Italy is also very beautiful. Yeah, I don't really ski anymore, but yeah, I guess you got the Alps up there, right? Like the very southern end of them. I don't know why I'm like so on like I need to keep this coal. I have a wither skeleton farm that produces blocks of coal in seconds if I go to it. I don't know why I'm like, yeah, I gotta make sure I keep all this coal. But this copper though, keep that. I think they're on the borders, yeah. Yeah, Patagonia is the most south, and it is truly beautiful. Yeah, I watched a documentary. I've seen a few documentaries on it, just like for the wildlife and nature and everything there, and I'm like, I gotta go one day. There's also so much in the US that I feel like I still need to explore. The farthest inland I've been is Montana. I haven't spent any time in... I've been to Colorado once. I've spent a lot of time in Montana, but I've never been to, like, the true Midwest. I guess I know, that's a lie. I actually went to Chicago. Well, flew into Chicago and then drove out to... What's to the... state to the east? Is that Michigan or Minnesota? I can't remember. The one with all the lakes. I know some people in chat are going to be like, fWhip, how could you? Sorry. Minnesota, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I went out to a friend who had graduated from med school, wanted to throw a party out there at one of the lakes, so we went out there to celebrate with him. But yeah, outside that, I haven't spent any time in the Midwest. I've been on the coast a bunch. Well, I've only been to the East Coast, as New York, a few times. Been up and down the entire West Coast many times. Landed 10,000 lakes for nothing. I know. There was a lot of lakes. There were a lot of lakes. And there seemed to be a lot of, ooh, you live on that lake? We live on this lake. Where's your lake house? Oh, your lake house is on that lake? Ours is on this lake over here. Very, very prestigious. It's a gated community. Come to New Mexico, we have stuff. Wow, lake snobbery. This lake has an HOA. Your house can be one of these 5 shades of color. And we might next year remove one of them, but we're not going to tell you which shade we're going to remove. And you'll have 3 weeks to repaint your house, otherwise you're getting fined $10,000. And no lawn decorations unless it's an American flag. Or if Debbie, who's in charge of checking up on everybody, if she likes you, you're fine. If she doesn't like you, you have to get rid of that right now. Your lake has swamp puppies, alligators. Yeah, swamp puppy. That's exactly what I would call it. Uh-huh. Yeah, we got so much copper. Holy heck. Decent amount of raw copper right there. Okay, I'm actually gonna equip that to see if we can't repair it a little. Yeah, that worked. Worked a touch. Another cave. It's like, wow. I'll look down in a cave. Okay, this is another big chunk fully dug down to water level. We just have to take it all the way down to the riverbed level. Woo! Yay! Woo! We have to landscape the sides, and we have to do blah 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 blah. We're gonna need a lot more beacons throughout here. That's at least pretty easy, but we can kind of do like a little like maybe take this back a touch and then move this terrain all down a bit and give them like a little protected cove here of sorts where they can park a boat or two in. There we go. That's our progress for today. I do like the width we have going through this one. I think it's going to be pretty good. This whole hillside here is going to come down a lot. Like that all is going to need to go back. So we're definitely going to need to set up a beacon in there so we can... Actually, I think I have enough iron for a beacon on me. Did I put it back? I might have put it back over at the other spot, but we can set that up real quick. Yeah, let's go get that. Let's go get that beacon box and set one up. Could be fun to transform that little village. Yeah, we're gonna do it eventually. It's not right now, but it's on the list. My wings are working again. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Wow, that was weird. Why are the wings working now? They broke for a while. Oh, now they're... Oh. No, they're not working. Still busted. It's so weird. What's up, Nick? Who won what? Approximately how far are you on the big dig? We have done everything until this little line you can see where the mud stops is done for this video. We still need to fill water sources in throughout here, convert all that to mud. The digging is, we have just this section left to dig that we're on right now today. And then we have that section left to dig, and we need to expand this a little. This whole outer point here, I'm just going to leave as is. It's very deep. It'll be fine for now. Maybe we'll fix it up eventually, but... Yeah, so we got a lot of progress going. Oh, I didn't finish recording. Dig. Nope, not dog. Dig. Thank you. The dog did not dig. Have you played Dreamlight Valley? I got it the other day and I'm obsessed with it. I have not. I'm not a big Disney stan. So I don't think I would get the same amount of enjoyment out of Dreamlight Valley as a lot of people. So I just haven't really checked it out too much. It seems like a cool concept, but I just don't know if it's the game for me. You know? Okay, that's an extra. Cool. That is that for now. We've got this big old section done, and that'll be the haste 2 down for that end, which is nice. It's getting there slowly. Ah! It's fine. Totally fine. Not freaking out. Totally not freaking out at all. What do you you can't? That's such a normal way to build a beacon. Go from a corner to get your 4 layers in. Dude, y'all just like math too hard when you're making beacons. Just go off of logic. Easy. That was not chaotic at all. What do you mean? That's from one corner to make the tallest point, so you know how far you need to go out, and then you just loop around. How is that chaotic? What, are you placing in the whole, like, 9x9 or whatever the heck the bottom base is? I don't know how many blocks go into the bottom layer. You think I know how to make that, like, that many that way, that many that way? No, I've never bothered to memorize that. Is it 9x9? Or is it 7x7? How many is it? Oh, it's 9. It is 9x9. Oh, well, and then 7x7, 5x5, 3x3. Yeah, no, I've never bothered to. Who does not build the 9x9 first? Who the heck builds the 9x9 first? Which one? Are you out here saying that you build your beacon layer by layer from the bottom to the top? You just go 9, 7, 5, 3, and you're just like... No, there's no... How many times do you misplace and go 10x9? How many times have you made it a 10x9 or an 8x9 or... No, I do not believe this. Y'all are just giving me a hard time. Yeah, Bars, don't agree with them. Minus 14k followers because of the way you build beacons. Fine, I don't even want you anyways. Like, how is that the way to build a beacon? I don't get it. Also, where you got another 60,000 almost blocks in it or something like that. I don't know, but that was a lot of blocks today. No, I don't believe it. Y'all are... Your way is probably quicker. Gonna give it a try. Thank you, Dave. You're gonna love it. Your Minecraft world's gonna be changed. Me and my goofy mind. My mind is correct on this one. Y'all are wrong. It's not me who needs to change. It's all the people. It's all of you. Oh God. Thank you, Veilana. Thank you. At least me and the potato do it the same way. That's really makes me feel better about myself here. Yeah. Sometimes I build it middle out. I feel like doing the 3x3 column up 4 and then you just build down from there. That's how I do it every single time. The messy way? We're both WoW nerds, so we know how to min-max things and do it more efficiently, TK. You can't be getting us on that. We'll min-max it. It'd be so much faster. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, we're ending the stream. On that note, we're going. We're out of here. Who the heck is live that we know? Oh, Pearl's been going for 4.5 hours. She's probably ending soon. Who do I know that's live? Dude, why is nobody... I don't know, like, any of these people. Who am I following that's live right now? Sorry, I'm just trying to find somebody to raid. Jojo? Yeah, she's not playing Minecraft, though. You know what? We haven't had a chance to raid Pearl in a while. Even if she ends her stream soon, we're going to go raid Pearl because she's a great person. All right, we're going to go raid Pearl. Flip raid in the chat if you can already. Send her my love. She's a great individual. I don't know what she's still doing. 4.5 hours into stream over here playing Satisfactory or something. But yeah, go say that hi. The flip raids, all that cool stuff. I'm out of here for now. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.